Yo, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Dostcast. As usual, Dostcast is sponsored by Slay Coffee. जी हाँ, अभी भी मेरा कोड शातिर100 वैलिड है, तो इनकी वेबसाइट पर जाओ, शातिर100 टाइप करो डिस्काउंट कोड के अंदर और 100 रुपये ऑफ ले जाओ अपनी कॉफ़ी से। 350 की ये कॉफ़ी आई थी, 250 की होगी मेरे लिए। सेम चीज़ जोमेटो पे कर सकते हो अगर तुम्हें हेज़लनट कॉफ़ी पसंद है। आज के पॉडकास्ट के अंदर क्षितिज शेरावत आया था, एनी लाइक हेज़लनट कॉफ़ी, सेड इट्स ब्रो इट्स फुल जाट स्टाइल कॉफ़ी, तो उसके लिए वो मंगवाई, गॉट 100 रुपीज़ ऑफ ऑन दैट एज वेल। ठीक है, इस वाली को मैंने कोल्ड ब्रू करा था और ये कोल्ड ब्रू करके ऐसी बढ़िया सी बन गई। ठीक है, तो आई एम गोना ड्रिंक दैट। देयर आर ऑल दीज ऑप्शंस दैट यू कैन टेक विद कॉफ़ी। जितने भी लोगों ने मुझे रीच आउट करा है, एटलीस्ट 100 पीपल हैव बॉट कॉफ़ी फ्रॉम दिस कोड। देयर ऑल वेरी सैटिस्फाइड। दे सेड हम लोगों ने ऐसी कॉफ़ी पहले कभी नहीं पी। इट्स क्लीन, इट्स स्मूथ, इट्स इफेक्टिव एनर्जी, गेट्स यू मोटिवेटेड, गेट्स यू गोइंग। मैं तो शुरुआत से ही कैफीन का बखान कर रहा हूँ। एंड इफ यू लुकिंग फॉर अ क्लीन कैफीन सोर्स, look no further than Slay Coffee. They are literally the market leaders when it comes to original pure coffee. इनका ये सिग्नेचर ब्लेंड है that I'm a fan of. You can buy whatever you want. You can buy from Zomato. You can buy from their website. As usual, the code SHATIR100 applies to get 100 rupees off your order. मेरे दोस्तों, ये कोड सिर्फ 31 जुलाई 2021 तक वैलिड है। उसके बाद नहीं होगा तो रोना मत यार कि हमने मिस आउट कर दिया। एक बार खरीदो, 5 बार खरीदो, बल्क में ले लो, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ, और अपने आप को माला माल कर लो इस कॉफ़ी से। ठीक है, Having said that, now tune into the Dostcast with Kshitij Sherawat on trauma, dating and how to heal. It's just local culture, क्योंकि जैसे ही तुम हरियाणा के दायरे से बाहर जाते हो, it boils down to आप किस रीजन से हो, उस रीजन से हो. You know, that's how people relate with each other. मेरे को Amish was talking to me about like how there are specific people. My dad does it as well. कि you go outside, you want to associate with say a taxi वाला या कोई और, तुम बोलते हो किस क्षेत्र से हो, अच्छा इस क्षेत्र से हो, ये एमपी है ना तुम्हारा, अच्छा कैसा काम कर रहे हैं,
you talk about those things.
तो वो उस तरह से you try,
अच्छा भैया वहाँ से हो, कौन से गांव से आए हो।
हाँ, exactly. Anyhow bro, ये तो बातें हो गई अपनी सेल्फ वर्थ को अटैच करना अपने रीजन के अंदर। Let's talk about real self worth.
और ये ना हाई लेवल पे क्या हो जाता है, लाइक इसको हाईएस्ट लेवल पे हमने क्या देखा है, काश इंडिया पाकिस्तान साथ होते, हमारी क्रिकेट टीम कितनी सही होती है ना, लाइक ऑन द हाईएस्ट लेवल दैट्स वेयर इट गोज। एंड अगर तुम बाहर जा रहे हो, you attach yourself with Bangladesh and Sri Lanka and everything also. The farther you're from home, the more your boundaries with
pull the mic closer to you.
The boundaries with relating to your region people also भी वो होता रहता है।
और क्या, I was in Boston.
और दिल्ली में छोटा होता रहता है, ठीक है, साउथ इंडियन नहीं दूर।
I remember मैं बॉस्टन में था, मैं वो एक पाकिस्तानी शॉपकीपर था। अरे वाह, आपके वालिद साहब मेरे को बड़े अच्छे लगे, because there is nothing else to relate. आप बोलते चलो ये ढाका वालों को भी ट्राई कर लेते हैं, ढाका वाले क्या कह रहे हैं। I remember like even one step closer is like okay, मिडिल ईस्ट वाले भी अपने सही हैं, you know, because
सेम लगते हैं ब्रो।
सबसे जो वो होता है ना ब्रो, ह्यूमन लेवल पर रिलेट करते, फक व्हाट डू यू मीन, लाइक दैट इज द लास्ट, हम सारे ह्यूमन है, ये सारे एलियन, you know. Anyhow, what we were talking about bro, like this is, I know, because as a joke, as a trope, as a nuance, I've borrowed my ये self worth या style a lot of times from the fact that I'm a gujar in this vicinity, ऐसे jokes में कर लिया,
right,
but eventually you don't realize when it becomes the truth.
That's also there,
है ना। तो I wanted to ask you, हमने last time we did a fantastic live stream on trauma, है ना, वो
मैं अपने चैनल पे भी डाल रहा हूँ। I told you that was very good यार, I saw it एक दो बार बाद में भी, and I was like this is so good, ये बहुत अलग लेवल पे हमने गया। I haven't spoken about all that with like on that level depth, right, जिसमें मैं तेरे साथ गया था, but I mean that was because you were also asking those kind of questions, right?
Yeah, people reached out, people were like this is the best podcast, I'm in tears, etc. It was the first time on YouTube that two non-mental health professionals were talking openly about trauma in a way that was relatable. I think that was
because trauma is not only mental health, na. It's not only mental health. Trauma takes your entire body, bro. Mental health is just like, it's not only that.
It physically registers.
Yes, it physically changes you. Yeah, it's a much more deeper conversation. Even with like, I mean, the way US में चल रहा है, like we've heard about the Britney thing going on, right?
Right. I just saw it
उसको
today.
सुनते ही नहीं है भाई, उसको तो करंट मारे जा रहे हैं, जो ट्रॉमा दे रखा है उसको बेचारी लड़की को।
आज उसने बोला I would like an investigation into my father.
Fuck bro, that's so bad, right? And if people see the trauma thing that's going on and they start hearing you rather than being like इसको psych ward में डाल देते हैं. So I've been doing my certification with like traumatic stress studies also.
Traumatic stress studies, what is that?
So traumatic stress studies, the world's leading trauma experts, जिन्होंने trauma का पूरा field बनाया है, वो सब करा है. So I've been doing it with them. Right. And I've been learning from them also. So it's combining my knowledge of a number of things that I've already learned and then taking it from that perspective as well, of the clinical perspective as well.
Right.
So that's been going good. So I've been learning a lot of things there.
What have you learned? I mean, to start off with, like when I first discovered Elliot Hulse on YouTube, he talks about bioenergetics, right? I was a big fan of it. And I started doing the exercises, especially the releases, or I was telling Amish also yesterday, like, you know, like the number one emotion that men repress is anger and sadness.
Oh yeah.
So anger repressed becomes irritation. Sadness repressed also becomes something else.
Or rage bhi, if you do it for
rage,
longer.
तो doing those exercises, you feel कि तुम्हारी body के अंदर, you know, as you get oxygenated, कहाँ वो भरा हुआ है, right? I remember the older videos of the Social Dynamics guys. They had Elliot Hulse on, and they were having the guys stand like this, right?
Like a bow.
Yeah.
Red ho gaya.
Yes.
I remember distinctly.
So that is trauma literally registered in the body. Is that something that you're studying along those lines as well?
So body work is one of the most important things that's going on. Not exactly bioenergetics, but there's another way, like psychosomatic hota hi hai trauma. So we're doing a lot of somatic things and everything. Breath work is one thing that is very helpful in that sense as well. So bioenergetics भी same ही है, opening your body, breathing in. Breath work होता है, like yoga.
How do you do that? How do you like open your body?
So breath work, so there's a lot of ways in which you can do breath work. You've got the Wim Hof method, you've got what Art of Living teaches, then there's one thing called rebirthing breath work.
Rebirthing?
Yeah. So it's cyclical sort of. You go like, so you use energy to breathe in, but not to exhale, right? And you go deep, right? And then you vary it into the speed of that. So some people call that breath of fire as well. Wim Hof ka hota hai. Like lot of ways. So उन्होंने सब combine कर रखा है. So rebirthing breath work is what trauma में बहुत ज़्यादा helpful होता है वो. अगर हम specifically breath work की बात करते हैं. But on top of that also there are lot of things in which like you know you need agency as well in your body. You need to feel safe in your body, and you need to have that internal locus of control and safety and that autonomy, so that when you're in certain situations you know how to regulate yourself. Because एक part you release the trauma, but you haven't built the competency on how to regulate yourself and those vulnerable emotions. So that's another part that is super important while what we talk about in high earth cycle. So one thing is you release the trauma, but then what do you replace it with? Right? And then what do you learn about things as well? So it's not, high earth cycle is not only pura trauma, but there's a lot of things which we missed, let's say. So like unmet needs are there. All right. So if you did not meet a need, how do you meet that need?
You're on your own.
Yeah,
right?
on your own.
Like your parents abandoned you,
yes.
or you weren't loved.
Yes.
Or maybe you realized you had to always puff up your chest to get
100%.
attention.
Yes.
Right? All of those things.
Or you were sexually abused.
Right.
And then now you're very jagged because you never want to feel weak again. This was exactly what happened. In trauma wale mein I learned this was what happened with the priest wala jo scandal ho raha tha, with the altar boys and everything they're sexually abusing. So later on, most of them were jagged. Unse पूछा गया वगैरह. It was
didn't want to be heard.
Clear. Huh?
Didn't want to be heard.
Yeah, they didn't want that to happen to them again, and when like things were out, they just went into tears and everything, and it was just a coping mechanism which was there. In essence, which was, so like it's a very, like the discussion is very nuanced. It has to be nuanced because one thing is men don't cry, right? Because we could not cry. If we cried, we're gonna get bullied more, bro. I grew up in a boarding school. You grew up out here, right? Mahipalpur mein hu main, in a Jat community or with a more male-dominated energy school mein. If I start crying, I'm gonna be fucked out there, bro.
Yeah.
I can't survive. So for me to not cry is what helps me survive.
Right.
All right. But now, when I'm 30 years old, all right, 29, will be turning 30. When I'm like in my 20s or in my 30s, now that's the same thing that's fucking up my relationships with my friends, partner, my family and everything else.
Because you're emotionally stunted in that area.
Yes. So that's where I need to let go of all those things, see the trauma that's happened, be it bullying or be it whatnot, release all the messages that are there, and then build things up the way I'd want to do it. And you can't even know what you really want till the time you haven't let go of all the trauma. You haven't let go of all of those past conditioning because you don't know who you are anyway, right? लोग बोलते हैं मैं ये हूँ, but you don't know. How will you know अगर you're just a derivative of everything else, of your experiences and the conditioning from your parents, your family, your teachers and your friends and just mainstream fucking media and everything, right? Till the time you let that go, how do you know authenticity क्या है? और ये Vipassana में भी बोलते हैं, you got to know yourself first to really know what the fuck I want.
So, bro, one way people try to mitigate trauma on their own without seeking therapy and all is they self-medicate.
Yeah.
Right? Using substances and alcohol.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But my mother told me recently, it's like, if you do too much of this, you are leading yourself into slow depression.
Yeah.
Because उससे क्या होगा कि there is temporary relief.
Yeah.
You sort of come up for air कि मैं ठीक हूँ, अभी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
Yeah.
Innovations कम है ये सब. But then the next morning it's severer.
Yeah.
Right? Because you didn't allow those emotions to let through you.
Yeah.
I personally find, bro, whatever incidents have happened in the past, etc., it is painful to sit with very painful emotions that remind you of your past.
100%. Yeah.
How do you go through this process? It's certainly not easy.
Yeah. So, bro, let's talk about meditation. Firstly, will get you aware of a lot of things. All right.
Yeah, but it doesn't fix it.
It will not fix it. But usme bhi, you will not be aware of a lot of things. You've done Vipassana. A lot of people go for meditations. You sit, you're not going to cry, bro. You do one masterclass with me. There is no doubt you're not crying. Like there's 100% no doubt you're not crying. 90% of people are going to cry. They're wailing. I've got so many screenshots, so many videos from people, so many texts from people. Abhi recently kal gym gaya tha. A friend of mine was telling me, usne apni girlfriend ko karaya. She's like, मैं जिंदगी में ऐसे रोई नहीं हूँ. I cried straight away for 4 hours. It was a 2-hour webinar. राइट और जो मैंने बिना एसी के बिना लाइट के करा हुआ था किसी तरह बिकॉज बहन चो घर में सब बंद हो गया था सो आई वेंट समवेयर एल्स एंड आई एम स्वेटिंग ड्रिपिंग एंड स्टिल आई एम डिलीवरिंग इट कुड हैव बीन मच बेटर इट वाज वेरी गुड बट लाइक मी इन दैट स्टेट अपनी बना के करना एंड देन स्टिल पीपल आर क्राइंग एंड इट्स एपिक राइट सो वन थिंग इज अवेयरनेस भी डायरेक्टली आता नहीं है उसमें राइट बट इफ एट सम पॉइंट इन टाइम व्हाई यू सप्रेस ऑल ऑफ दैट थिंग्स डाउन इज बिकॉज दैट्स हाउ यू फंक्शन if that's up upper and you don't know how to process it high chance you're going to get re-traumatized high chance you'll not be able to function so your defense mechanisms coping strategies hain and we're very aware of that maybe if someone is not we can be aware of that but they exist for a reason because they help us survive but they're only helping you survive and not thrive
that's true
so with what we do is we got to get to the thriving part so usme I would not recommend someone to process it themselves but generally if you're doing it अगर हम बॉडी की बात करते हैं योगा ब्रेथ वर्क दोस थिंग्स आर अमेजिंग व्हेन इट्स कमिंग अप यू बी प्रेजेंट विद दैट एंड नॉट ट्राई टू एस्केप सो ऑन योर ओन के लिए दोस थिंग्स आर गोना बी रियली गुड या
राइट आई रिमेंबर जैसे ब्रो like I've realized men in my family have a proclivity toward depression, right, or toward just general sadness.
Right.
The way my father was raised, strong man, etc. I wasn't always raised like that, but I still felt that pressure very intently.
Yeah.
Recently, I had a moment where I just broke down and I realized I'm not as strong as what my upbringing ne jo kara tha. And I told my father that, and we had a very intimate moment where I just hugged him and said कि यार ये नहीं हो रहा है मेरे से and but it took so many years and lots of communication to get there. But even then, what I distinctly find, I'm not asking you to therapize me at all.
Yeah.
When I meditate, I can get centered and in the zone. ठीक है? But the knot in my chest remains. And I found that most people, when they are anxious or when they haven't processed the past very well, the number one place in the body where trauma registers is either here or right here. Gut as well?
Yeah, that's where. So, major वही होएगा. Here, throat आएगा. Throat बहुत important होता है throat में. Which is why one of the processes we have, we get you to scream. Like पूरा. Because you have to do that, yaar. And to build that safety also. So, there's one, if you had bad traumatic experience, you want to build that safety. So, we take you in a process and then we get you screaming at the perpetrators and building that safety around and just fucking them up. So that's very helpful. उसका एक फॉर्म और होता है जो सेल्फ डिफेंस में भी होता है यूएस में भी कर रहे होते हैं that's something that if I'm holding a workshop I would love to do model mugging for women who've gone through sexual abuse and everything right so I think you must have seen like movies होती हैं जिसमें बंदे को कुछ पहना देते हैं और लड़कियां जाके उसको मारती हैं right so that's very helpful because तुमने बोला नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं मारूंगा किसी को पंचिंग बैग को कितना भी मार लो बट टिल द टाइम यू नॉट इन द सेम इमोशनल स्टेट एंड यू गेटिंग ट्रिगर्ड एंड यू डोंट बिल्ड दैट एजेंसी वो नहीं आता है राइट सो again so my space is the gut or and give you the reason also so my space is the gut so anytime मेरा release हो रहा होता है ना like anytime I've learned something या कहीं पे मैं अपना process कर रहा होता हूँ bro I instantly feel pukish I मेरे को lose motions हो जाते हैं instantly bro like fucking instantly और जब तक मैं उसको release नहीं करता हूँ ना it's there and my body starts to sort of mildly shake I get weak and then I have to like sort of sit down and everything it depends how intense what I'm bringing up right and that happens 100% हमेशा ही होता है वो so my stuff lies there and we call it like our inner child also lies there so everyone's got different yeah so mine is there yours could be in the heart if that's where you feel it some people's is here some people's on the face और उसमें it depends on like what the trauma is one is childhood trauma it could be birth trauma another thing could be intergenerational trauma alright so there's a number of things that you take on अब why it's this area only, because there's one nerve, the vagus nerve. Alright, your pneumogastric nerve, I think you call it.
Vagus nerve, there are a lot of medical treatments that stimulate the vagus nerve to sort of awaken your body, right? Something like that.
Yeah, sort of. So the vagus nerve is the one that's connected to your brain. Pura यहाँ से it connects your this पूरा ये part. So that's where major trauma भी store होता है, right? And it's very connected. तो उधर से पूरा clear करना बहुत सही होता है. And that's how you know that trauma resides in the body.
That means I'm highly traumatized because
Yeah.
यहाँ पे, so I don't know if this is relevant, but like I've always had this particular nerve in the neck hurt a lot.
Yeah.
My head can't move past this. There is pain here.
Yeah.
In the scapula.
Yeah.
Basically the entire right side is damaged, right? All the way here to the jaw as well. So I'm thinking it's probably related.
Bro, 100%. दो चीजें हो सकती हैं. I'll tell you my experience with Vipassana also. Either it could be you've injured yourself. All right.
I have injured myself in all these areas.
ठीक है. तो if now that could be maybe you're vulnerable to injury there somehow in your body. You feel you're weak there and somehow you just running into those situations.
If you remember Vipassana maybe, as you do the body scan, wherever there are injuries, it's tough to get sensations there. Did you notice that yourself?
It depends, yaar. It depends. So I'll share my experience. मेरा back ache होता था, right? So अभी I'm not using a backrest at all. मैं आगे बैठा हूँ. पहले for even a minute or two, I would need a backrest because my back would start paining. So when I went for Vipassana, there the first day, they're like backrest चाहिए किसी को? I'm like हाँ जी. They're like नहीं मिलेगा.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I went to Jaipur. So I was like क्यों नहीं मिलेगा? कहते because बेटा आप बूढ़े नहीं हो. बूढ़ों के लिए होता है. कर लो. अगर चाहिए होगा कल देखते हैं. तो वो जो पहला दिन था जब वो रूल्स बता रहे होते थे. Day 0. फर्स्ट डे स्टार्ट. तो डे 0 में बैठा हूँ.
Day 0 is brutal.
मेरी गांड फट रही है. मैं कहा यार बहन चोद. मैं कहा यार ओए यार क्या करें. आई एम स्विचिंग पोजीशंस. कभी मैं वज्रासन में बैठा हूँ, नमाज आसन में. कभी मैं टेढ़ा ऐसे बैठा हूँ. कभी मेरा मन है कृष्णा पोज में ही चले जाऊँ. भाई कुछ भी हो रहा है. एंड इट्स पेनिंग. सो आई गो स्लीप. द नेक्स्ट डे इज हॉरेंडस. Day 1 starts. Fucking crazy back pain, bro. And I'm just like, the fuck do I do? 2 घंटे बाद I'm like, I tell one of the volunteers, I need a backrest, bro. I need it. I need a chair. I need a backrest. I need a chair. I want to sit on that. मेरे बस की नहीं है. कहते बेटा तुम्हारी उम्र में तुम्हें ज़रूरत नहीं है. अगर अभी ले लिया तो ज़िंदगी भर चाहिए होगा. कहते फोकस ऑन द प्रोसेस. लेट इट कम अप. लेट इट कम अप भी नहीं बोला उन्होंने. बहन चोद. अगर समझा देते तो फिर भी ठीक होता है. लाइक नहीं यार मेरे बस की नहीं है. डे स्टार्ट्स टू एंड. I tell some other guy, he's like नहीं. I was like इनकी माँ की चूत सालों की. That's what I'm thinking. मैं कहा भाड़ में गए बहन चोद.
Because you're all in your head, you start thinking of all these fucking fantasies, bro.
अरे fantasy गई भाड़ में, bro. I'm in pain, यार. My back is gone.
And you can't even exercise, can't even stretch because
You
that's
can't
against
do
the rules.
anything, bro. मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया है. मैं रूम में जाके लेट रहा हूँ. I'm in pain. So I go to मैं उधर जाता हूँ यार. I was like मैं बहन जो गुरुजी को बोलूँगा. जो the teacher, the main teacher के पास जाऊँगा. I'm like आचार्य जो भी
मेन ग्रीवेंस उससे एड्रेस होती है. all things go to
मैं कहा इनकी मैं सालों की शिकायत करूँगा. बैंड तो I'll escalate it to the granddaddy. So I go to him. I'm like यार बड़ा दर्द हो रहा है. And he's like आपकी उम्र में मत लो. ठीक है दिल आपकी उम्र में मत लो. अगर कल हुआ तो कल शाम तक देखते हैं. फिर हुआ तो देखेंगे यार. मैं मर जाऊँगा आज यहाँ पे. ठीक है. So whenever I go for a workshop or whenever I sign up for something, be it business thing, be it whatever coaching I'm taking, like I go in with 100% trust with the person because that's what I've seen in my boot camps and my thing. If the person does not trust, he's not willing to let go of अपना brain switch off करके follow नहीं कर रहे हैं तो वो सीखते नहीं हैं. So I'm like अगर मैं my mindset was I go to Vipassana, if I die here, but मैं घर नहीं जा रहा हूँ और इन्होंने जो बोला मैं कर रहा हूँ. Like no matter what fucking happens, I die, I'm gonna die here.
Right. You need to do that.
Yeah.
To let it fully
like
have its impact.
हाँ मैं घर जाऊँगा नहीं. यहीं मर जाऊंगा बहन जो भी. लाइक दैट्स द लेवल आई एम रेडी टू डू दैट बिकॉज आई या तो मैं नहीं जाऊंगा बट मैं जाऊंगा तो आई वांट टू गो ऑल इन राइट बिकॉज मैं 10 दिन निकाले अपने टाइम से. आई वांट टू गेट द बेस्ट ऑफ इट. एंड मैं केजी में हूँ अभी. ये लोग PhD करके बैठे हैं. इनको बहुत कुछ आता है मेरे से ज़्यादा. मैं कभी समझ ही नहीं सकता हूँ. कम टू माई रूम, आई लाई डाउन, आई स्लीप एंड समहाउ आई डिस्कवर दैट पुटिंग वन मोर पिलो अंडर योर बट मेक्स इट ईजियर ऑन द बैक. तो मैं अगले दिन जाता हूँ. मैं अपना पिलो तो लेके जाऊंगा. लाइक दिस इज नॉन नेगोशिएबल फॉर मी और आई लास्ट देम फॉर द पिलो. नहीं देंगे तो मैं रूम से अपना पिलो लेके आऊंगा. आई एम वेरी प्रिपेयर टू लाइक गो गेट ऑन देम. आई एम लाइक मैं अपना पिलो लेके आऊंगा. मेरे को चाहिए बट दे ऑलरेडी गिव यू वन क्वेश्चन राइट. सो देयर वाज वन क्वेश्चन जिस पे तुम बैठते हो एंड वन मोर अंडर योर बट. और सो आई टेल देम आई नीड वन मोर एंड ही इज लाइक हां ठीक है.
अच्छा यू वर सिटिंग विद योर बैक अगेंस्ट द वॉल. यू वर नॉट सिटिंग.
सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज यू तुम्हारी एक सीट होती है राइट. उस सीट के ऊपर भी एक कुशन होता ही है.
यस करेक्ट.
छोटा सा.
करेक्ट.
So I'm sitting on the seat. और सीट के ऊपर एक कुशन and I'm like I want one more. Alright. So if your butt is elevated, your knees are down. it's easier on the back.
You were not doing Vipassana in an auditorium because I remember some people auditorium में ही था ना, कुछ लोगों के पास वो वाली जगह होती है where you have a back wall.
Yeah, नहीं, I was right in the center.
हाँ, तो I had that seat. After 3 days or 4 days, I switched because the guy right next to me would just keep fidgeting non-stop.
Fidgeting.
Super irritating. I realized कि मेरी Vipassana ऐसे भंग होगी, तो मैं बिल्कुल बीच में जाके बैठा हुआ. It was most painful.
हाँ, और भी ज़्यादा. So surprisingly, he gives me the cushion. He's like, पिलो ले लो. Like that, गुरुजी, thank you. दे दिया आपने, हम धन्य हो गए हैं. Gives it to me. I sit, it get much better, and I'm like यार, but the pain ना better हुआ, but जैसे 1 to 100 जाने में आधा घंटा लगता है, इधर 1 to 100 जाने में 1 घंटा लग रहा था. Alright, I'm sitting and I'm just dying, bro. Pain यहाँ पे, lower back, mid back, and I'm just fucked. I'm switching.
अभी वो वाला दिन भी नहीं आया where you're doing the 1 hour
अधिष्ठान नहीं आया, नहीं आया bro, बिल्कुल नहीं आया. And this is the second day, right? पहला दिन हुआ, this is the second day. So पहला दिन तो निकल गया. Second day पे भाई मैं बैठा हूँ, and then after लंच में जाके रूम में लेट गया, like मेरे बस की नहीं है यार. आफ्टर लंच आई गो अगेन बिफोर द टी टाइम, एंड एट दैट टाइम आई एम मेडिटेटिंग. इट्स अ 2 hour meditation. I do an hour or something, I'm fidgeting, and then somehow I'm just like, let's just sit. Something happens, whatever. I go a little bit deeper into it. I don't realize where I am. But when I'm out of it, I don't have back pain, bro. At all. बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. It's gone away forever.
That's the miracle of Vipassana, bro.
Bro, है ही नहीं, bro. अभी है ही नहीं. But then what happens? I was so happy. I almost start crying. I'm like, this was something just epic. शाम तक यहाँ पे स्टार्ट हो गया, दिस एरिया. नेक्स्ट डे ये भी चला गया. एंड आई एम लाइक, दिस इज नेक्स्ट लेवल शिट. एंड दैट्स व्हेन आई वाज जस्ट बॉट इनटू इट, ब्रो. आई वाज लाइक, मतलब ये बहुत एपिक है.
नो, इट्स रिमार्केबल. इवन विद योर इंजरीज. सो आई हैव TMJ इन द जॉ. कल मेरी अपॉइंटमेंट है, राइट, टू गेट रिलीफ. वो कुछ करेंगे अंदर, व्हाटएवर, राइट. इट्स प्रीटी पेनफुल. I didn't realize how painful TMJ is until I realized कि after everything going on great in my life, I was getting depressed every single day. It's only after massaging this was I releasing happiness. मैं बोल रहा था ये हो क्या रहा है. So it just fucks the mandibular nerve right here. ठीक है, it's got the most amount of pain receptors in the body.
Right.
Apart from your fingertips. Bro, you're living in that much pain. You believe it's your life.
Yeah, true. And that's what trauma is.
है ना? You begin to believe it's your life.
I've got that quotation. वो इसमें डाल देते हैं. सुअर को बस गंदगी में मजा आता है भाई.
हाँ. तो वो जब भी ऐसे होता है, मुझे लगता है अरे यार मैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ. मैं तो सफ़र कर रहा हूँ खामा, क्योंकि मेरे में दर्द इतना ज़्यादा है, वो भी इंजरी का. जब विपासना के अंदर बॉडी स्कैन, पहले तो कुछ दिन तो आप आन पान करते हो अपना, you just get focused, right? You train your awareness. जैसे यहाँ पे आता था ना, the pain I felt in my life magnified 10 times. It was vicious. My shoulder, my scapula, my jaw. ऐसा लगता था उसके अंदर एक कंकड़ है और वो कंकड़ यहाँ वहाँ हिल रहा है और मार रहा है. But as days passed, I'm sitting here without a bite plate. ठीक है? It subsided. There were days I couldn't sleep because the pain was so intense. But because of Vipassana, I realized जहाँ जगह सूक्ष्म एक जो चीज जो जिन लोगों ने करा है,
pleasant sensation,
right? Like the pleasant sensation in your body, right? Wherever it wasn't there was where the injury was. And I was like, ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, मतलब मुझे इन पे जाके काम करना है. This is clearly not trauma. But the lesson I took from it is we live with so much needless pain. Because we don't know how to. हम अवेयरनेस सीख के आ गए विपासना की.
आ गए.
लेकिन अब क्या करें? कहाँ
जाएगा वो है, कहाँ जाएगा? तो वो है. With Vipassana also, why I went for this was because of certain issues that I was going through myself. A lot of the trauma growing up that I had, a lot of problems in my relationships, my self-worth, my friends, and me feeling lonely, me feeling I'm not good enough, me feeling what the fuck am I doing with my life? And that's when I was looking for that solution. But Vipassana gave me something else. All right. The exact solution to that happened with High Earth Cycle and everything that we coach now. So I think that's where it went full circle. And this has happened so many times, bro. I've gone for 1 or 2 art of living also. मतलब वो तो बस like you do whatever, right? One thing is you'll find something. Might not be exactly what you need, but अगर मेरा back pain चला गया, bro, I'm a proponent for life. So my daily meditation is Vipassana.
Yeah.
Right? हाँ.
You still do it?
Bro, I do an hour daily. अभी 1 महीने से नहीं हुआ है बस, but उसके पहले मैंने 2 महीना लगातार पहले, उसके पहले भी करा है. अभी because खत्म हुआ है, so it's I don't know what my sleep cycle is.
हाँ.
But
Tell me,
I'm an hour daily, bro.
Are you still? Is it still as prominent? When did you last?
It's
do
not
Vipassana?
as. When did I last practice it?
When did you last go to the Vipassana
The
session?
center, it was 20. Last year, तो नहीं हुआ 2019.
2019. I went in 2018, and
So I did 118, 119. And then
अच्छा,
20 हो नहीं पाया.
2019, हाँ,
I wanted to do 1 in 20 and then 1 in 21. I'll go for it, यार. Whenever अभी खुलेगा तो for sure. I want to do 1 a year. Because बहुत सही होता है. And the second time I went, so second time it was, bro, like my entire body, like एक तो वो होता है, you feel all the waves of sensations during meditating, right? Second time is all day, bro. All fucking day. All day I'm walking like this. I'm like, fuck, like, and abhi bhi, I can feel it, but it's a little bit less magnified. Like, I can feel my entire body right now. So that's something that has become permanent with me meditating so much of Vipassana. And generally when I'm walking, so one thing that's immensely helpful for anyone, that should be your daily practice is like, anytime you're doing whatever, you need to have this thing called split attention. So like right now I'm talking to you, but I can feel my fingers and my feet right now. Can you do that?
Partially, but
Partially,
I know,
right.
but I know what you're talking
Right,
about.
but what you want to do is you want to do just 10 to 30% inside and 70% outside.
Yeah, this
but
is
when
what-
you do Vipassana, you want to get all 100% inside.
Yeah.
And when you do it throughout the day, you're building that connection more and more and more. And that's where you're more aware of what's going on. And once you combine that with Highworth cycle का जो हमारा regulation वगैरह है, then you know, so let's say I'm feeling vulnerable, let's say I'm feeling anxious, I'll catch it instantly, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm feeling anxious, let's get some processes going, something going, let's get centered, let's move on with life. तो वो बहुत सही हो जाता है, like at the end of it if we see what the fuck is going on, bro.
That's how you don't get carried away, because I remember जो ये वाली बात है ना, the whole like this thing where you're no longer centered, है ना?
Yeah.
मतलब I remember listening to the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle in 2017. हम लोग हाइक पे गए थे उस टाइम पे.
That's a beautiful book.
है ना? तो one thing that helped was imagine and tell yourself, just say this thing, I wonder what thought comes next. What that caused was a thought gap. I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But he also said, जब भी किसी से बात कर रहे हो कुछ भी हो, keep some attention into yourself.
Yes.
ठीक है? And I forgot that for years.
Yeah.
And then what tended to happen is, moment I got so carried away
Yeah.
that it's almost like all of my energy is out.
Out.
I'm extrapolating so much outside
Yeah.
that there is nothing left inside.
Yeah.
So it's like you come back from social interactions, fun and all,
Yeah.
but you feel disintegrated. Like something went wrong. Like I
Yeah.
put too much of myself out there. You know what I mean? It is not from oversharing.
Right.
It's just that कि मेरे हलक से बाहर निकल के सब कुछ ही आ गया, कुछ रहा नहीं अंदर.
You didn't keep something for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you felt that?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I think I would have. I did feel it, but it depends on the situation I'm in. Like with you, I'm comfortable. I'm sure if we're hanging out daily for a month, I'll be very comfortable. So at that point in time, even if I'm oversharing, I'll be fine with it.
And you won't judge yourself, right? Because you're
Like,
friends.
I won't judge because I know I'm safe with you. I can say anything.
Right.
Even if it's how dark, whatever I'm saying, I know you're not going to be like, Kshitij,
ये
लोग
नहीं.
मर रहे हैं.
हाँ,
You can't joke about that, right? Because then when somebody does that, that breaks your trust out there.
Yes.
I don't talk to people. एक बार हो गया ना, एक बार somebody snaps at me like that, I'm like, bro, I'm done with you.
हाँ.
तो चुतिया तेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है कि बहनचोद, we're sharing things out
हाँ.
here with you. Like no matter what deep dark thing you share with someone, the least you want in a friendship is not to be judged.
Yes.
All right. And if I can be that vulnerable, which I can be with Amish, which I can be with you to an extent, right? And that's not because कि हमने time बहुत spend करा है. It's just because you are that kind of person. I know जो judge नहीं करेगा, right?
मैं खुद ही कमीना आदमी हूँ.
Exactly. और अगर हम जितना टाइम हम स्पेंड करेंगे, आई नो विल गेट इवन डीपर एंड मोर ट्रस्ट विल बी बिल्ट. तो अगर मैं दूसरे टाइप के लोगों के साथ हूँ ना, देन घर आके आई फील लाइक चुतिया. बट I'm with you, I'm with my school friends, I'm with Amish, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like छोड़ो अमीश वाली बात है तो, but we've been like the most vulnerable you can be with someone. We've been that.
And it's also interesting is क्योंकि क्या होता है, so you know you're in the content space.
But I'm curious, like does that happen with you with the closest friends also, or what I'm saying?
With the closest friends,
Is it more
with the closest friends, I feel मतलब कई बार ऐसा होता है when I can't stop, because the thing is I'm a serial joker in the sense कि अगर मेरे को joke आ रहा है ना,
Right.
I have to get it out. Otherwise
Yeah,
कुछ
yeah.
वो and where I have the space and the
Yeah.
audience for it is my closest friends.
Yeah.
उनका बैरियर है इतना हाई. वो है मतलब क्या, या तो उनका ट्रॉमा इतना ज्यादा है या उनकी आयरनी इतनी ज्यादा है, राइट?
या हमारा ट्रॉमा और
या हमारी ट्रॉमा आयरनी ज्यादा है. You have to like, you know, travel through all these paths and go hit a joke so high दैट अगर किसी भी नॉर्मल आदमी के सामने बोलेंगे ये लोग गंदे हैं, कमीने हैं, ये सब
I
हैं,
hate that.
बट जस्ट सीइंग दैट इतना बड़ा बैरियर टू एंट्री है, क्योंकि मेरे दोस्त हैं, इनको मेरी सारी बकचोदी पता है,
हाँ.
मैं फिर भी हंसा पा रहा हूँ, एंड देयर इज दिस म्यूचुअल camaraderie, so I love sharing energy with my friends कि हम सब हंस रहे हैं, एंड इट्स nothing to do with bro कि कंटेंट्स क्या है, हम कोई बहुत गंदी की बात कर रहे होंगे, which is not at all something you would ever mention in public, right?
Yeah,
very safe space, right? And some of these people could be extremely successful, have very solid personas
Oh, yeah.
online, right? कि they might sell something or whatever.
Yeah.
But that
जैसे
release,
मैं हो गया.
हाँ, but that release, right? That trust. कि you
Yeah.
said, like, it is about feeling safe
I
in
know.
groups.
Yeah.
And feeling safe in groups is just something that either you get lucky with or you have to work really hard on.
Yeah. I know, bro. या फिर just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That as well.
But वो extensively मुश्किल होता जा रहा है, पता है. Like with online, the kind of censoring I've put in my content and the way I talk and lot of things has been fucking, like, this is me. I mean, this is me being centered, जहाँ मैं खुल के गालियाँ भी दे रहा हूँ, right? And being like हम एक spiritual conversation पे हैं, right? But वो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया online यार. It's difficult to navigate.
Yeah.
But it's just new things. I think that's where the growth of us also lies.
Yeah.
It's just that.
But that's okay, right? In a way, it's a constraint, because I remember मैंने पहली बार YouTube शुरू करा था, I was at 7K, and I had to private all my live streams because I'd say absurd shit, like absolutely absurd shit.
Yeah.
That does not age well at all, right? And
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
you is like a Joker trickster-like figure, right?
Yeah.
Who wants to say the dirty thing and get out.
Yeah.
Part of you like यार कि some things are just best reserved for your family and friends.
100%.
है ना? Because the thing is, we are out here sharing energy, हम बैठ के chill कर रहे हैं, हंसी मजाक करेंगे, हमारे बीच में जो बात होगी यहाँ रह जाएगी, यार ऐसा है वैसा ये वो है. Now you project that same thing onto the online world. Someone's doom scrolling, they're bored,
Yeah.
probably like masturbating on their stomach, गंदे chips वगैरह खा रखे हैं, अच्छा इसको ऐसा लगता है, fuck you bro, that's rude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So context gets out of the window.
100%.
So many things are said in friend groups, in male friend groups, that if you take it out of context, you'll be called a murderer, or someone who's super insensitive. But like the battle against political correctness continues to go on. ये सिर्फ हमारी लड़ाई नहीं है, ये दुनिया भर में कई सारे लोगों की लड़ाई है.
बहुत लोगों की है, bro.
Yeah, I still want to come back to your Vipassana experience.
Yes.
So you realize कि look bro, like Vipassana से I'm aware of all of these things, but I'm not healing, I'm not growing necessarily, I'm practicing this, I'm getting aware, which is where I'm at right now. I'm meditating. It eases the pain for a while, but it doesn't change things. I have to do something incredible, like a 15-kilometer bicycle ride, to let my endorphins fucking take over. I'm like, oh, crazy.
For a while. Let them take over for a while.
Yeah.
Huh.
So how do you go through that? Like, if we talk about high word cycle, right?
Yeah.
हम क्या करते हैं उसके अंदर exactly ऐसे? Do we go back to past memories?
Yes.
Do we try to relive them? हम क्या करते हैं? What do you do?
Couple of things. So, of course, there is a part where we do go back into past memories. All right, it's a major part of it. But then, as we spoke about, trauma is stored in the body. Even if you don't have memories, if there's something, it'll come up. All right, people are not aware of a lot of things. They're going to block a lot of things down. One webinar or one training on the website, you go to highwordcycle.com, there's going to be a training. You watch that, it'll come up. All right, and then people are like, bro, कई बारी मैं लोग बोलते हैं, bro, I don't think this is true for me. I like, but did you cry? He's like, bro, I cried like मेरी life में. I'm like you got it out there. This is the truth. Like I don't want to make you feel like some people are like ये trauma वगैरह होता नहीं है, right? I'm like अगर कुछ आ रहा है, you have the answer. अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो ठीक है.
You're
तो
fine.
ठीक है, you're fine, ठीक है. चलो अपनी life क्यों ही खराब करनी, right? So that's what we do. We do combination of things, and it's very. So if I give you the process, it's a 4-step process. Like we've got different modules and everything, but the process is 4-step. जो हम processes में और बाकी चीज़ों में करते हैं. So it's ACRP. All right. So A is awareness. We start off with that. We get you aware. Throughout the program, we get you meditating, all of that stuff. So awareness happens. Then awareness around how trauma works, how things happened, what you felt at that time. वो पहले awareness आ गया. You understand logically and you be aware of what's going on inside. Then second is the connection. ठीक है, you start connecting with yourself right now. You start connecting with your emotions. You start connecting with the past, things that happened in the past, and you start connecting the stuff that we told you that this हो रहा है, and then you get it into your life. So you start connecting with all of that. Usme you start connecting with those stuck emotions as well, with how you felt. Let's say a 5-year-old Vinamr was crying, but a 30-year-old Vinamr felt कि यार that was important for me to grow. नहीं तो बच्चे bratty हो जाएंगे बहनचोद. You need to grow up, but you're not connected to that 5-year-old experience, right?
Right.
So we get you connected to that experience. Why? Because वहाँ पे pain है और वो पेन सप्रेस्ड है, और उसके ऊपर से एक डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म आया है ताकि वो पेन दोबारा ना आए.
करेक्ट.
ट्रस्ट इश्यूज आए हैं, अबैंडनमेंट इश्यूज आए होंगे, ट्रॉमा आया होगा, लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, शेम आई होगी, तो वो है.
राइट. गिल्ट.
Guilt.
Using humor as a mechanism, as a defense mechanism.
Huge.
Right?
Huge defense mechanism.
some
Sublimation बोलते हैं उसको.
क्या चीज़?
When you use humor as a defense mechanism, you call it sublimation.
Yeah, that's my number one defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Get
Logan
around.
Paul का भी.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, right? Like and
It's a mature defense mechanism. That's what I would say. तो किसी
Yeah?
को अच्छा feel होता है. Yeah. You've got primary ones, which is like repression. Repress करना, denial,
block off कर देना.
denial वगैरह करना. That's still you're really trying to lighten the mood. It's a bit
Yeah,
mature, right?
yeah.
And then there's projection होता है एक, बहुत crazy, right? Projection is fucking epic यार. मतलब just recently, bro, 2 दिन पहले, literally, this girl who's a friend's girlfriend got into a fight with him, projecting on me. Like, you're a piece of shit. मैं कहा मैंने क्या करा? You and your friends. मैं कहा मैंने क्या करा है? कहती I talk the truth. Alec तो मेरे को क्या truth बोल रही है भाई? मैंने क्या करा है? मैं कहा, you just putting someone else's anger on me. The fuck is going on out there?
Right.
And that's what happened. That's what it comes out in a lot of things that we see online. जब लोग बहुत ज़्यादा trigger होते हैं, it's combining with the past का anger, and that's what it comes out. And which is why men के against इतना सारा anger है, because it's been collected for generations.
Yes.
So it's not only real life trauma, it's intergenerational trauma, and that's why men are getting huge fucking backlash. All right. Is the backlash deserved? I don't think backlash is deserved. Is the criticism deserved? Yeah, for sure. So, as a fact, I know we've got a male audience, but this is a fact, all right? Couple of things goes against what we believe, but major trauma that women get is through men.
Yes.
Most of the trauma is through
sexual
men.
trauma mostly.
But most of the trauma that children get is through their own parents. वो भी है, right? And for a child to grow up, having a father is important, but it's not as important as having a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. If you
Actually,
have,
yeah, you're right. Several.
bro, you need your mother. Like, the mother plays such an important role in the upbringing of a child. If you don't have a father, you'll still survive. But if you don't have the mother, there's a huge repercussion with that. You'll still survive in either case, right? वो हो जाएगा.
Your
but,
sense of touch.
bro, mothers are so important. Your sense of safety, bro. Your sense of safety, because you're deeply connected to your mother. If that is broken, you feel you're cut off from the source, and तुम vulnerable हो गए हो दुनिया में यार. Mothers are super fucking important.
मैंने कुछ दिन पहले कुछ बंदर देखे थे, चल रहे थे पीछे, and yeah, what was remarkable is
Bro.
is how much trust is placed, because क्या है कि these ये बंदर वाली जो मम्मियाँ हैं सारी की सारी, they were doing leaps in the air.
Yeah.
Right, and then the child is stuck to them.
Yeah.
It was remarkable.
Yeah.
Right. Then there's other guy called Sebastian Junger. He's written a book called War. ठीक है, and he talks about how, you know, like, when people are in war-like states, they band together and a lot of trauma disappears because you're fighting against a bigger enemy.
Yeah.
So your individual thing goes away.
Sorry, complete.
But he talked about how he raises his kids. He was 55. He almost had a stroke, could die, but he got his wife pregnant 55. And he's like, I don't want to productize my child's separation and my separation. क्योंकि ये prem वाले जो लोग हैं, nanny वाले लोग हैं, ये क्या करते हैं?
You can't outsource your child's upbringing.
ठीक है, तो he's like, हम लोगों ने कोई prem नहीं खरीद रखे, हमारे बच्चों को हमने ऐसे करा, हम जहाँ भी लेके जाते हैं, मेरे बच्चे मेरे कभी पीठ पे बैठते हैं, कभी यहाँ बैठते हैं, sort of like what primates do.
Yeah.
Right?
And even more important, you need the skin to skin touch.
Yes.
Like, you need that skin to skin touch, because touch is healing, bro. You need it with your parents. 100% need it. अब उसमें 2 चीज़ें, ठीक है, these amazing stories that I want to tell you. Second one, I think मैं भूल गया हूँ, but आ जाएगा, I feel. तो you need that skin to skin touch. It's very healing, which is why when we're working with Highword Cycle, all right, and if it's a workshop or something like that, you need that human, you need those hugs in place, you need that hand holding in place, right? And you don't need that from a space of sympathy. Right? So many times I've had people like, I cry, all right, and I'm not a very like wailing crier. मतलब मैं रोता हूँ तो मैं अपना सर नीचे करके, and I need my space.
Yeah.
A lot of people come with sympathy.
Yeah.
अरे बेचारा, अरे रो रहा है. I get angry. I'm like, I don't need your fucking sympathy. I'm here in my agency. I'll process it myself. If you're not my friend, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
So as a friend, if you see me crying, like if it's I'm in a release, I need my space. Don't talk to me, don't touch me, nothing. I'm fine.
Right.
All right, but I need that space. Some people are like, अरे यार वो sympathy देते हैं. That makes you feel even fucking worse, right?
Yeah.
और
that means you're saying that this emotion is not worth saying in public, expressing in public. So shut the fuck up.
और तुम अपने आप को बोल रहे हो कि मैं ऊपर हूँ तुम्हारे और मैं तुम्हारा ख्याल रखूंगा ना. So you don't want to do that. Second thing which these old uncle aunties do is like, अरे क्षितिज क्यों रो रहे हो? मैं कहा बहन की लोड़ी बुड्ढी भग जाए यहाँ से, मदर चौथ. एंड दिस हैपेंड इन अ वर्कशॉप ऑलराइट. मैंने गाली दी नहीं, एक बार 2 बार हो गया. मैं बहन चो मैं सुना दूंगा बुढ़ी औरत को.
So this बुड्ढी औरत enrolled in your course?
Not my workshop. I was attending something somewhere, right? So there were 1 or 2 my friends. एक मेरा दोस्त आया and he was a client only, right? I told them to go. वो आया, उसने बोला नहीं उसको छोड़ दो. And I was like, thank you, bench, मेरे अच्छे दोस्त हैं. Because I told them, I like, guys, if I'm in a process, motherfucking don't come near me. I'll process it on my own because I'm not a what do you call a victim state में जाके मैं heal नहीं करता हूँ. You need that victim state as well, जो बहुत criticized होता है, पता है. But मैं उसमें नहीं करता हूँ, right?
Because
I feel bad for myself, but I know I can deal with it.
Right.
So you don't want to be either of the two people. But then if I'm with you, but then there have been certain processes where I've held on to my friend's hands and I'm like, dude, I can't process this. मैं कहा यार बहन चोद बहुत हो रहा है. And then are you fine? मैं I don't know. And then people have held on to me and everything. Women, because women की side में मेरा बहुत ज़्यादा trauma था. So one thing I healed was like I started spending more time with women. Recently, and not in a sexual way, but like in a completely platonic way, because
just
nurturing.
Feminine proximity is so healing.
It's so nurturing, specifically for us who in a more male-dominated environment, bro. It was so amazing, na? And I was just starting to be so happy around them because I never had that, right? So that अब उसमें 2 चीज़ें. एक तो community बोला था तूने, right? One community war वाला part में, उसमें क्या होता है ना? You know, when you go to mandirs and everything, kirtan and all these things are happening, and there are choirs and everything happening in every religious place. There's something like that happening.
Yeah.
It's important. It's so important. Why? Because you're in a part of a community. You feel safe there. Plus, when you're singing, और जो rhythmic movement हो रही है ना साथ में, तो you synchronize that. Because when you've not learned that there's trauma inside you, वो synchrony हो रहा है ना, bro, you are healing at that point in time, and it helps you cope as well. बहुत amazing होता है when you go to मंदिर वगैरह में तुम जाते हो. And इसलिए like we've got like virtually we get people to dance and shit as well because you're banding with each other. You're synchronized. You need the synchrony with the mother and father, like the child and the parents as well.
Yeah.
Where you're attuned. You call it attunement in form of attachment and everything. So that attunement needs to be there. The synchrony needs to be there. If a child is traumatized, उसका social हुआ नहीं है तो synchrony नहीं कर पाता है, right? You can't synchronize on the music. You're bad at dancing because your body cannot get the synchrony going. So it's healing those parts of your body when you do all that things. तो like these religions and all these things, bro, they've got some fucking epic shit जो हमें पता नहीं है. But now because US और हर एक जगह ट्रॉमा की स्टडीज हो रही है, तो हम देसी लोग आके उनका फिर चूस रहे हैं अब. कितनी अच्छी बात है.
अरे
but they know so much, right?
So
और एक और स्टोरी है, but you complete नहीं, you complete yours. We'll have multiple threads going. I'll tell you this one after this. Alright.
तो talking about that specifically.
वॉर वाली है, याद दिलाइए मुझे.
ठीक है. So I remember distinctly reading about how there are these blue zones in the world कि जहाँ पे people live longer. ओकिनावा है जापान में, मैडागास्कर के पास एक
जगह है. Right.
One of the central components
even US में एक Italian community है.
Correct. You're right.
Right.
उनमें से एक central component उनका ये है कि they always have an evening religious ritual.
Yeah.
Dancing, chanting, something else, right? Like some kind of a worship
community. Yeah.
Then I remember मैंने religion की writing की class ली थी in college, and in America where people's political affiliations were through the roof और लोग मतलब तरह के नशे करते थे. In the South they have these snake handling churches. वो लोग क्या करते हैं इन द अमेरिकन साउथ, वाइपर स्नेक लेके आते हैं.
अच्छा.
एंड इट्स कॉल्ड एपिस्कोपल चर्च होता है वो. ठीक है, जैसे कि हम देखते हैं ब्लैक चर्चेस के अंदर भगवान के डिवोशन के अंदर यू सी लॉट ऑफ ब्लैक म्यूजिशियंस ऑन द ऑर्गन एंड एवरीवन एल्स crooning and singing.
Hallelujah.
है ना and it's great. My Jesus, he's great, right?
Yeah.
I love that music by the way. ठीक है, तो उसके अंदर something happens where they decide कि I'm going to place all my trust in this snake, and they all get into ecstasy and trance. Everyone starts dancing, and you see people handling snakes, and the snakes don't attack them.
Achha.
And it's incredible because you've got these down and out blue working class people who are fucked up in all kinds of ways. But the one place where they all gather and celebrate is handling snakes in the church and dancing to it. और पीछे वो father कुछ कह रहा हो.
Yeah.
If that isn't incredible, I don't know what is,
bro. That's fucking amazing, पता है. That's amazing. And you need all these things, and it's just like these are the things that are there but we overlook. And one reason we overlook is because the knowledge isn't passed down to us, and maybe our parents don't know about this, right?
Or maybe we're disillusioned. We believe we believe too much in the power of what we can see.
And I think we're more, me at least, I'm more like not American leaning, but more scientific leaning. We could call it, because that's how we've grown up, and we feel like we're more radical, and that's a good thing. But now I'm starting to realize the more radical we are, or the more
isolated we become.
Yeah, the more isolated we become, the more like we're just. So there are levels to understanding. There's a logical level, but then there's an experiential level. We're giving up on that experiential level.
Agreed.
अगर साइंस है तो साइंस सब कुछ है. But बहनचो, there are certain wisdoms which are so true for yourself. You know कि दोस्तों के साथ रह के you're gonna feel good.
Yes.
But success के लिए अपने दोस्त छोड़ो, time waste कर रहे हैं. And then you fucking miserable.
Bro. Spot on. This whole ये hustle culture के अंदर की वो 5 लोग आसपास वाले ठीक है.
बहुत बुरा फंसा हूँ मैं ब्रो.
हंसो.
बाल उड़े ना मेरे उसमें माधुर चौध. यहाँ से. उसके बाद से उड़ने बंद हो गए ब्रो. Hustle culture में stop meeting my friends, stop wanting to have sex. I thought it's a time waste. Stop going to the gym.
Yeah.
Oh fuck bro, hell for me.
It's stress. It's some kind of idol that worked for a few.
Yeah.
Who decided कि सब कुछ छोड़ो काम करो.
हाँ.
The danger about preaching stuff like that is bro, just because it worked for you and you somehow managed to go through it, you get perfectly healthy people to stop living their lives and ये करो अब.
But then at the same time, it's not. Why is it that only some people get stuck with that and other people don't? Because that's a trauma response in and of itself.
Right.
The core is I'm not good enough.
Yes.
I want to earn so much money that I'm finally good enough and I'm going to leave everything कि जब मेरे पास पैसा success आएगा आसपास के लोग बोलेंगे you're finally made it मेरे पास पैसा आ गया and I can tell myself I'm good enough I'm going to get the girls all the validation that I never received अब पैसे पे मिलेगा मुझे my parents are going to be proud of me जो मुझे बचपन से कभी validation नहीं मिला है so many things are just fucking trauma responses bro right
your story about war
wala story going back to that so you mentioned that war wale mein you band together and everything is going right now at World War II during World War II this is United Kingdom England की बात है तो वहाँ पे bombings का वो हो रहा था nuclear bombings का time हो रहा था
same story that's the story I was talking about
तो nuclear bombings का time हो रहा था and what they did was
not nuclear atom bombs not nuclear
atom bombs वही जो बम फट रहे थे भाई
जो plane से गिरते हैं nuclear bomb में तो खत्म हो जाता है
हाँ plane से bomb गिर रहे थे and उस time पे what people decided was the जो भी bureaucrats जो भी war वाले leaders थे कि जो kids हैं we're going to send them to the countryside right so they were like we'll send the kids to the countryside so जो nurses doctors वगैरह के kids को protect करके they send them to the countryside that they're going to be safe some kids stayed back because maybe they were too greedy or something something happened right because right. privileged वालों को भेजते हैं now after a couple of years war ended everything ended then they surveyed and they did tests and everything on the kids that were sent away and the kids that were there in a war torn area all right they found out the kids that were sent away were traumatized more than the kids that were with their parents जहाँ पे war हो रहा है जहाँ bomb गिरने वाला है जहाँ hospital में वो अपने nurses parents के साथ हैं and they're seeing people dying every day they're less traumatized why because they're with their mothers and they feel I am safe because I'm with my mother the kids that were sent away they had nowhere to look they had nowhere to be safe they felt कि मैं मरने वाला हूँ यहाँ पे but when you're with your mother no matter what happens if you're just embraced you feel I'm safe right clearly
but that's a huge thing
that's so crazy पता है एक और story बताता हूँ similarly World Trade Center happened Hurricane Katrina happened alright World Trade Center वाले जो न्यूयॉर्क के लोग थे weren't traumatized Hurricane वाले लोग traumatized why because when World Trade Center came down
everyone saw it
they were so trauma isn't about witnessing an event it's about the response to that event it's very important to understand right now some wild thing happens you see that you're there maybe some people close to you die maybe you've had a near death experience right
yes
न्यूयॉर्क में क्या करा न्यूयॉर्क में the people instantly something happened called up their family are you fine
yeah
I'm coming home everybody went home right within couple of days New York people started building it up it wasn't only the firefighters everyone came together
these stories became very famous
everyone came together वो rubble हटा रहे थे सब कुछ हटा रहे थे so everyone was there with the public servicemen to help everyone so you got your body into the fight or flight response right so trauma happened you got into the fight or flight response you started helping other people out you got your community together everything happened right तुमने कुछ करा trauma very less नहीं traumatic incident नहीं हुआ ठीक है Hurricane Katrina something happens लोगों के घर टूट गए हैं rather than allowing them to कि उनके घर बचाओ लोग आए उनको बांधा they got them immobilized ऐसे literally there are images जहाँ गाड़ियों में उनको stretcher पे ऐसे they tied up like जैसे वो mental ward में होता है
take away their agency
tied up and taken them away so now they're not in fight and flight and they were so fucking traumatized because उनका घर टूट गया है वो community से दूर है they're not allowed to rebuild so when something happens your agency is if you can rebuild you're not going to be traumatized if you can do something about it you're going to be fine otherwise trauma will get stuck
bro you're talking about some incredible stuff here so जो ये talking about the same UK war story जब ये कर रहे थे ना they were in need of people who could volunteer to help pick up the dead bodies They decided a crazy experiment. They decided mental asylum के जितने patients हैं ना, we're going to release all of them. Turned out that in that time of crisis, most people's neuroses या उनका पागलपन were healed.
Yes.
Some of the people who helped out the most were mental asylum patients.
Yeah.
They were healed
Yeah.
by simply helping, being a part of. हुआ क्या था? ये पागल है, इसको अलग कर दो.
Yeah, bro, fuck बहन जो चुतियाप है वो तो यार.
उसको अलग कर दो.
Empathy चली गई उसमें.
तो उसको जब अवसर मिला कि मैं एम्बुलेंस के थ्रू मेहनत करके सबको लेके जा रहा हूँ,
हाँ.
उसका वो खत्म हो गया. We see the same thing with
Plus his self-worth would be up कि मैं I'm a
active part of the community,
contributing member of the
Right,
society.
right.
I'm doing something good. Plus he can connect with the other people that part of him.
right? And another thing that happened is US के अंदर ना, all the Vietnam vets. So bro, you're out there in a
Yeah.
distant country fighting a war that no one seems to care about.
Yeah.
तुम्हारी वहाँ पे लग गई है. You start doing heroin, right?
Yeah,
Left and
yeah,
right.
yeah.
सब लोगों ने heroin करा. What the US authorities were worried about कि जब ये सारे यहाँ पे आएंगे जंकी बन जाएंगे.
बन जाएंगे. हाँ.
85 और 89% of them
नहीं बने.
क्यों? Because एक TED talk है. The opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's human connection.
Yeah.
यार आप इतने ऐसे मुश्किल समय से आ रहे हो and you find your communities, right, where you're like ये मेरा बाप है, ये मेरी माँ है, ये मेरा परिवार है.
You can cope.
That heals. I had someone else on the English podcast, Ronnie Sen, उसने एक movie बनाई है Cat Sticks about the heroin जो heroin users थे कोलकाता के अंदर early 2000s के अंदर. Ronnie was one of them. He used the needle for a while, became a fantastic photographer afterward. And he's like मैं इतने heroin वाले लोगों से मिला हूँ ना. The only thing that helps is the Minnesota system, which is a community-based healing effort कि जहाँ सारे artists इकट्ठा होते हैं और बोलते हैं कि हमने experience share करें, अब हम लोग साथ में heal करते हैं. Because anyone you isolate and call कि तुम अलग हो, तुम ये नहीं कर सकते, you ruin them forever, bro. Because they don't feel like they belong to any group.
Yeah.
They're an alien. And aliens are bound to feel uncomfortable in their bodies, right?
Human beings are social creatures anyway. We can't, like, we don't function well in isolation.
Yeah. What do you think are some strategies for people? क्योंकि ना एक चीज़, I'm sure you get this far more as a question than I do. I cannot make friends.
Yeah.
I have a difficulty getting out of my shell and making friends.
Yeah.
I haven't had problems making friends in my life due to whatever reasons, ठीक है? But I'm just wondering, people who feel isolated, maybe
Yeah.
because they think यार मैं गेमिंग करता हूँ, cool नहीं है, मैं एक nerd हूँ, या मैं मोटा हूँ, जो भी कुछ है.
Yeah.
What are maybe some ways, because you last time हमने बात करी थी, you yourself told me that you struggle with making friends and you wanted to show off to your friends and all of those things.
Yeah, yeah.
How have you like arrived at that place कि you're able to like have authentic relationships?
Right, right. So I struggled with making, like, I always had friends around, but I struggled with making वो जो cool वाले बंदे होते हैं, right? Because I want to be a part of them.
Right.
So now authentic relationships have, so I've had a transition where पहले I was like उनके साथ ही रहना है. Then hustle culture वाले में जो मेरा phase था 1-2 साल, then it was like only high level, high value network people. I hate this high value word, bro. High level लोगों के साथ social circle बनाया. I'm like मागी छूत. Now I'm just like I want authentic relationships.
Yeah.
I'd rather be with people who don't want to be friends with me because we're some form of like I've got a YouTube or you know me online, right? I don't want those kind of friends.
भैया जी का दोस्त हूँ मैं type से.
हाँ, I don't want that. Like if there's some naturally thing going, जैसे हम बैठे हैं, that's fine. But I don't want to make friends with people because that's a very transactional thing, right?
Right.
Now, bro, again, the major part with authentic relationships for me has always been to heal my own trauma and put it in place of what is going to be acceptable in my life and be very clear with what's acceptable in my life.
How do you
and
do that?
What's unacceptable. So firstly, let's cover the 4-step model जो हम थे.
हाँ,
Awareness, I spoke about. Second is connection, I spoke about. So you connect with all those parts. Now, once you're connected, अभी meditation awareness के लिए सही है. Connection हो गया है. That's where a lot of things are happening. We're getting you into processes and everything, right? You're doing processes, experiencing it, you're connecting with that. You're crying and वो सब हो रहा है. And the third part of that is the release. The R or a ACRP release है. So releases all the past trauma that's there, all the things in that. So it's almost like you're doing like a surgery, like metaphorically. अगर मैं समझाऊँ तो you're aware that there's a problem, you're connecting to it, then you're removing that. All right. So that's like a release that's happening. So any trauma, any past experience, any conditioning that we don't need, so we remove that. After that, there's the programming, ACRP. So programming or reprogramming. That's where we reprogram you and then we understand now that that's gone. How do you move forward? Like the things that you did not receive, how do you try to get that? The unmet needs है जो तुम्हारे या फिर how do you learn to regulate yourself emotionally? How do you learn to function in life? What do you do about your defense mechanism? How do you go away with that? So major part till the time it's almost like the tumor isn't removed, उसके ऊपर तुम कुछ भी करो कोई फायदा होएगा नहीं. So the release part becomes super super fucking important.
Yeah.
Right. So it's AC, RP, awareness, connection, release, and then you program onto like आगे जाके अगर दोबारा तुम pattern में फंस रहे हो, you know clearly what needs to be done.
Yeah.
So with a lot of psychopharmacology, with like the medicines and everything, you're just numbing everything down.
Yes.
You're functioning. That's fine.
Yes.
But you're not happy. You don't know how to connect with people. There's no competency built. There's no safety built. You don't know what the fuck you're doing with people. You don't know. You're not becoming a functioning member. Your life is just survival.
You're
not
a zombie at a 7.
Yes.
At a constant
You're not
7.
fucking functioning. And we want that. Like my goal isn't कि यार मतलब in the starting you want someone to survive. But after that you want them to be happy in life, right? You want them to do things that they want to do. You want them to feel safe to go after the things that they want. If they're functioning and they're too scared to do anything, too scared to maybe start their dream job, approach a girl, go to the gym, just get out of the house, just go shopping. Like I've had people who like, I don't go shopping. I isolate myself in a room if there are guests in my house. उस level पे हो रहा है तुम जी रहे हो but तुम कितना जी रहे हो यार, right? So that's what like my goal is. And now with authentic relationships, even so firstly we had to remove all the stuff that was making me feel inauthentic or that was making me feel I'm not good enough, and that's why I was trying to supplicate to people or being a people pleaser. Right. So people pleasing was the main thing that was going on out there, and that was because यार मेरे में तो value है नहीं, I don't have worth, these people will not like me, so I need to do इनको क्या पसंद है, not for myself. All right. So once we let go of the messaging, the conditioning that's there, that I'm not good enough, the subconscious anchors that we talk about, because all this shit is subconscious. Once that goes away, then I can realize, all right, I am good enough. There are a lot of things that's going on. Up uske baad, we build more worth and everything. And that's when we build boundaries as well. All right. So with the programming phase, we've got the boundary work as well, where it's like, I'm going to have boundaries. And ye ekdam se aayega nahi. If I tell you theoretically, these are the boundaries you're supposed to have, you'll know. But then you'll get burned again and again and again and again. Till the time you realize, oh fuck, I got burned again, I missed my boundary. Oh fuck, I got burned again, I missed my boundary. And then you're like, fuck it, I'm not getting burned again. I'm going to have these boundaries so that I can function much better. And then you'll decide, this is the boundary wall. And sometimes it's so low, anybody can cross it and you're fine. Maybe you jump on the other side. Now it's like strong and sturdy and like a wall, like a fort bana hua hai.
But it isn't like you're putting up walls to protect yourself. It is like, this is like it is a fortress, right?
Yeah, it's a fort. I mean, there's a gate to the fort, bro, but there's a moat outside.
हाँ, मैं समझ गया.
There's a moat for the people we don't want, but if we want you, we're going to open everything up for you. Everything is safe for you. So it's about you understanding what you want and what you not want in your life, and that's going to be very different for everyone. So now with me being authentic relationships, that part of me, पहले एक fear होता है, opening yourself up, which is why you can't form authentic relationships. There are trust issues. There's a fear of abandonment. There's a fear of being hurt. What if this person leaves me? There's a fear of judgment. What if they don't like me for who I am?
Society की वो लोग क्या सोचेंगे कि मैं इसके साथ हूँ या उसके साथ हूँ?
हाँ, part of it is
आदमी का तो ऐसा है opinion समाज में.
Definitely part of it because of society, but part of it because if you open yourself up 100% to someone and they don't like you, that means you're not good enough. It's going on the same wound that has happened. So when a need is not met or when a trauma happens, view it as like there's a wound inside of you. All right. And now entire life you've got different wounds because of certain experiences and you're living your life through those wounds. I open myself up to you and you don't like me. The wound is being pressed. All right. I don't want to feel that pain again. Right. So I don't open myself up. Now the wound is there. It's not healing, but dard bhi nahi bad raha hai na. Namak to nahi ja raha us pe. Right. So we save ourselves. Now the wound is going to heal by meeting your needs. But before meeting the needs, you got to let go of the pain that's there, that's causing the wound, because we're not feeling the pain as well. Let go of the pain, then you heal the wound, and that's where the healing and everything comes into place. And then once I'm coming from a healed space, where I'm not like, I need the love and validation, so मैं अपने आप को छोड़ूंगा, because मेरे को love and validation नहीं मिला बचपन में, तो I will, जो तू बोलेगा मैं वो करूँगा, I'll leave myself, I'll betray myself, I'll abandon myself.
Right.
When you're abandoned, you start abandoning yourself. Right? So I'll abandon myself for you because I feel the love that I did not get and the pain that I'm feeling, you're going to heal that up.
Yeah.
But you're not going to heal it. Why? Because the person that abandoned me, I'm going to find a similar person to heal that. But because you're a similar person, you're going to have the pros that I want from you, but the same negative part, which is the abandonment.
Yeah.
So I'll feel that I'm going to get something from you, but वो abandonment के साथ ही आएगा.
Yeah.
And which is why people date their parents, who are very similar to their parents, like the partners that you have, because they're so similar, और उन्हें लगता है ओ माय गॉड कितना सही है, एंड इट्स अमेजिंग फॉर द फर्स्ट मंथ, बट उसके बाद जो बाकी चीज़ें भी हैं तुम्हारी पेरेंट्स की वो भी आने लग जाती हैं,
राइट,
और वो इम्प्रेस होता है तुम्हारा,
ऑल द न्यूरोसिस,
सब कुछ आता है वहाँ पे. तो जब तक हम ये पार्ट क्लियर नहीं करते ऑथेंटिक रिलेशनशिप्स आती ही नहीं है यार.
Have you dealt with commitment issues? Have you dealt with like people who don't have the fortitude to stick to things no matter how painful it gets?
Commitment issues was my biggest thing, bro, that even got me into it. Yeah, that was number one. Number one was commitment issues, right? And which is why I relate so much with The Truth by Neil Strauss. Uska bhi main wohi tha, right? So commitment issues, because me being in game, me being very good with women, me learning pickup and all those things,
Right.
I developed a skill set which was very good with that, with meeting people and everything.
Yeah.
Keeping them was also fine, but I couldn't keep myself. They would stay. I could not stay. Physiologically, I could not stay. I remember being on the phone with this one girl. We'd always break up and come back, break up and come back, break up and come back. Gets too serious. I'm out of it. She chases me for a while. I get even further away. When she stops chasing me, abandonment kicks in. I get back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the pattern that happens. All right.
Yeah.
Love avoidant pattern we call it. All right.
Love avoiding.
Avoidant.
Pattern. Why?
Because
what is behind this pattern? क्या हो क्या रहा होता है?
Right. So I'll give you दो pattern की बात करेंगे. Love avoidant and love addict. All right. So love avoidant pattern is when you've burnt in the past because of vulnerable relationships, you've been traumatized, you haven't received the love that you want. The first relationship that you had was with your mother, the first female relationship, or with your parents,
Sure.
where you were vulnerable. Anytime you shared something, you were judged, or you were abandoned, or you were enmeshed to a point where your needs were not being met, but your parents met their needs from you. माँ बाप के बीच में झगड़ा है, alright? They दूर जाते हैं. The mother or the father, in our case, it's mainly going to be the mother. The mother wants to have her needs met. Needs are going to be met from the child. The child moves into that space. All right, the father is away. Right? And if there's fights going on, domestic violence, a lot of those things, the mother will get the child to hate the father.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last time.
Right.
How mothers will have
Oh yeah.
you know will have their children see their father from their eyes.
Yes, that happened with me, bro. All right, so that happens, and now the mother is meeting their need from the child, which is very overburdening for the child, which is traumatic for the child. I don't want to hear how my mother is not allowed to do certain things, or she's being beaten up, or she's crying. I don't want to hear that as a 3-year-old child, because I can't do anything about it.
Right.
And now I hate my father even more. And there are certain things which she's going to be blowing out of proportion as well, which I realize now. And it's like both mother and father blowing out things out of proportion, dono hi. All right, so now I don't know who the fuck to trust. Both of them are saying your mom is bad, they're saying your dad is bad. Now the child is split, doesn't know what the fuck
Yeah,
to
and
do.
there's supposed to be an umbrella, but then there's a puncture in the umbrella.
Yeah, there's like, and wo ho raha hai, right? So with that, my closest relationship, I'm just being traumatized. My needs are not being met.
Yeah.
Other people are trying to meet their own needs from me. I'm being abused. I'm being beaten up. I'm not being taken care of, not given the love, validation,
Or you're pushed
needs.
to be a whiz kid.
Yeah, everything, bro. कुछ मतलब कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा. There's nothing good that's going on. And the main thing is the parents who are a source of love and safety for me are the same ones who are traumatizing me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So at one point
But that's bound to happen, right? Always. Like you cannot go out of this life without trauma.
Sort of. But then we spoke about the fight or flight response.
Yes.
If you go through trauma and you've got your mother at home and you go back, you're not traumatized, bro.
Yeah.
ठीक है. And if you've got if you've healed yourself, you're not going to pass the trauma जो intergenerationally आ रहा है. So there's if I become a father, there's a very less likelihood that I'm going to traumatize my kids, because I am not going to get married or have kids till the time I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jump it. I'm 30 right now. I think there's no कुछ दिख नहीं रहा. Like I'm the best fucking looking I am right now at the age of 30. I'm very confident. Like everything is amazing. So there's no such thing for me to be like I gotta get married and have kids.
Yeah.
I'm just getting awesome by the day. And if I'm not ready for kids, I'm not gonna have it. Just because it's a biological fucking calling. Yeah, हमारा खानदान बैंच बढ़ना चाहिए, वंश आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. No, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. I'm not traumatizing my motherfucking kids. The what I received, I'm not passing it on. There is no fucking way I'm passing it on.
Yeah, Tim Ferriss is only having a kid now at 47 after doing so much work because he went through childhood sexual abuse, right? That guy talks about the number of therapies he's taken, the number of things he's done to the point where now he's like, I feel like I'm ready to bring a child.
Yes. You got to have that.
But wo bhi is pushing it too much. I want to come back to the commitment issues, right? So
we're coming back. All right. So just breaking it down for you. All right. So with my case, that's happening. Nothing is going on. And then now, For me, as a love avoidant, what's going to happen is you're going to close everything off. You're like, anytime I open myself up, and this happens so many times, anytime I open myself up, my needs are not met, pain hota hai mere ko, mere wound और ज़्यादा होते हैं, and I just get disappointed. So now what I want is, I don't need love at all. I don't need emotions at all. I'm going to cut myself off, because every time I've shown emotion, I've opened up, I've reached out, all right, मेरे को pain और hurt मिला है. So I don't need emotions at all. I'm a strong man. All right. I'm a man. I'll take care of myself. And that's where the front comes up. All right. Now, when you get into a relationship and things start to get serious, everything is brought back. Everything starts coming up. What? The fear of being engulfed again. Fear of that my needs will not be met. The girl will meet her needs from me. And naturally, you're going to be, like, there's a high likelihood you'll be in a relationship with a love addict. Right? And they'll be even more repulsive, because they're going to be after your life to meet their needs as well. Because उनका core trauma है abandonment का. So a love addict is fearful of abandonment, which is why they're going to be overtly burdening with you. Right? And then you're going to be away.
But this is how most people are, right? What do you do with that?
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
people live with this their entire lives, right?
Definitely.
There's like a 0.001% of the population who knows about this, who does your course,
yeah.
or like knows about these things. Most people just live with it.
कोल्ड मेस का जो वीडियो है प्रतीक कुहाड़ का, इट्स फकिंग टॉक्सिक ब्रो, सब कुछ ही भर रखा है उसमें, और ये मेन स्ट्रीम में भी बहुत होता है. तो विद दिस, लाइक, लेट्स जस्ट कंप्लीट दिस थ्रेड. सो everything is bringing back. So I want to run away. But then in the core, a love avoidant or a love addict wants that connection and love and everything. But उसका भी fear of abandonment है. It's just a defense mechanism, कुछ और हो जाता है. Okay? So then I run away. But when I run away and the person is chasing, I'm going to run away more. Once they stop chasing and they start moving on with their life, that's when the love avoidant comes back, because now abandonment kick in हो रहा है. It's this stuck, it's like the magnet thing, all right?
Yeah.
Positive poles आ रहे हैं, दूर भाग रहा है, और जैसे ही रुक रहे हैं, you coming close, तो पास आने वाले हैं, then you run away. And love addict वाले scene में, needs not being met, again lot of problem happening, abandonment happening. उसमें what you start doing is you start being a people pleaser, you start chasing people, you start not having boundaries, you start doing what other people are going to tell you, all right? Mostly you're going to be in codependency.
Yeah.
And you're going to be with a narcissist, all right?
Yeah.
Because you're codependent. So codependent narcissist वाला shit आता है बहुत वहाँ पे. You're codependent with your family, and then you meet a guy who's as evasive, which is a love avoidant, who resembles your father or your mother, is going to be as evasive. You feel like, oh my God, कितना सही है. I feel so good. There's a connection. First love. Love at first sight वाली बात है ना. एक बार बात करी and there was that connection. There was no connection. Your fucking trauma got triggered and you loved it. You wanted your everything to come back.
What do we do then, Kshitij? क्या करें हम लोग फिर?
ठीक है, और फिर तुम सेम उसमें करते हो ब्रो. कैट एंड माउस गेम बैंच जिंदगी भर चल रहा है. यू हील ब्रो, यू हील, यू वर्क ऑन दिस थिंग, यू बी अवेयर, यू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट दैट दिस इज वर्किंग, दिस इज व्हाट द फक इज गोइंग ऑन.
Recognize your patterns.
Yes, you have to. I've got a video, What's Your Relationship Style, which talks about the same thing that I explained.
Yeah.
You got to do that. You got to realize your pattern. You got to see the fuck happened with you.
Yeah.
And मेरा भी main reason यही था. I was like, मेरा ये pattern clear करो, because I was because it's like I could meet girls, but every time I'm breaking up with them and meeting someone new, as things are getting serious, and it's going on and on and on and on, and the next girl isn't much better than the first one. There is no clear thing. Maybe she's a bit hotter, maybe she's not, maybe she's got better personality, maybe she's not. But then incessant चल रहा है, और हर एक breakup पे I'm going through this emotional turmoil. The fuck do I do? So first thing I wanted to heal with that was,
How do you fix that for a love avoidant person, and how do you fix that for a love addict? And then is it a chance कि ऐसा, so people who've done that, let's talk about that cold mess video, right?
yeah.
Do you then do it with other people after having learned this lesson, or is it possible for these love addicts and love avoiders to recognize their patterns and still come together? मतलब, because there's probably
in a way,
there is probably a positive note to both of them, right? Like जो love avoider है वो finally love करना acceptance कर लेगा, और जो love addict है वो probably थोड़ी और boundaries समझ जाएगा, and then there can be like something healthy happening, right?
Yeah. So like the healing, the work needs to be done, bro. That is 100%. It has to be done. You will not be coming to a place, because you got to realize you're not in control here. Subconscious mind, your survival mechanisms are in control. These are the things that help you survive. Me being a love addict was what helped me survive, bro. Because bar I'm going for love, I'm getting hurt. How the fuck do I survive? So I'm like, I don't need fucking emotions, man. That's how I survive.
Why do people avoid love? It puzzles me, because I've seen this mostly in men. I've seen this definitely in myself.
Yeah, men are more towards love avoidant, but there are a lot of people who love addict. A love avoidant is basically a love addict in good defense mechanisms.
Acha.
Or the problem, or another thing is that love avoidance will be more lonely in life because they're not going to seek out partners. Love addicts are going to be more likely to get into relationships as well.
I see.
So this is clear attachment theory.
Oof.
Right.
Bro. And the only way forward is working on yourself.
Oh yeah, bro.
मतलब
100%.
it is very difficult to be in that equation.
Or
हाँ.
don't heal. Shut off the fucking podcast. Don't do nothing. Complete fucking denial. Find a love addict in denial. Live your life. रोज लड़ाई होते हुए, रोज प्रॉब्लम होते हुए अपने इमोशंस मत करो, रोज लड़ाई करो, ये पैटर्न में पड़े रहो जिंदगी भर, वो पैटर्न में पड़े रहेंगे जिंदगी भर. It's the love hate relationship जो लोगों को चाहिए ना, because इतना सारा ड्रामा होता है. lot of people like drama, तो उसमें जीते रहो and you're fucking happy. So the quotation ignorance is bliss applies here, but like people already fuck, now you know, now there's no going back. Till the time you don't know,
Yeah.
bro, it's cool. Live your life, but once you know, then you're in deep fucking shit, bro. Now you gotta heal, which is painful in and of itself.
Yeah, like there are so many tropes around. I'd much rather be a monkey on a tree blind, but the problem with knowledge is because once you know, you're bound to get depressed, and then you have to fix it.
Depressed, yeah. या फिर तुम बोलो I don't want to deal with it. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'll be like I want to thrive. मैं ऐसे जीना चाहता हूँ. So it's all about तुम्हें क्या करना है. ठीक है. If you're watching the podcast, like people are self-help addicted already by now.
Yeah.
Like that you don't have any other choice now. You will be wanting to heal it. You'll go through a lot of things.
Yeah.
So how do you heal it? All right, you work on yourself, bro. सबसे पहले awareness. Then you get into the connection part. It's better if you work with someone on it. Then you got to release all those painful memories. You got to bring the stuff up. Someone who can bring that up and then help you process in a manner where you are safe, where you come out of it, and then can reprogram yourself as well.
I am still stuck on that whole love avoidance and love addict wali piece because no one ever explained it to me like that.
Yeah.
And suddenly I'm thinking about, Sufi poetry might be divine. All love addicts.
All love addicts. मैं पोइट्री नहीं सुनता इसलिए.
नहीं मतलब वो जिस तरह से लिखी होती है ना, अरे यार मैं तो अंधा हो गया उसके अंदर, मैं पागल हो गया.
कोडिपेंडेंसी भी बोल सकते हैं उसको.
रोमियो सारे, the whole Romeo romantic poetry literature is also like that. Then the avoidance stuff is all stoic stuff. ठीक है. हाँ कि जरूरत नहीं है किसी चीज की, मैं अकेला मैं रह लूंगा, सिगरेट पी के 30 साल चला लूंगा, काम चल जाएगा. और फिर एक ऐसी
बुकाउस्की.
हाँ, precisely my point. And bro, that explains so much. Like I'd much rather do this work now, ठीक है, and make sure that I heal myself so that when my kids are born, they don't have to go through that.
Yeah, bro, that's so important.
One thing that एक study हुई थी where they found out that people thought that people who went through horrible trauma, whether physical abuse, sexual abuse, or just seeing really bad things, they were scared कि ये सब अपना trauma pass करेंगे. But it turned out that because they figured out कि at least उनके अंदर है, the awareness alone prevented them from passing that trauma on to their kids.
Yeah, but then you fuck them up in a new way.
How so?
So like there's thing I said, I heard online also. So traumatized kids growing up being like, I'm never going to be like my father. All right. So me meeting someone is like, never going to be like my father. Me getting married to a woman, never going to be like my parents. New kind of fucked up child.
Yeah.
Because what's happening is when you're like, I'm never going to be like my father or my mother, right? You're ignoring the negative things. Beautiful. But तुमने positive भी नहीं लिया. कुछ तो अच्छा करा तुम्हारे parents ने तुम्हारी जिंदगी में.
1%, 2%.
ज़्यादा ही करा है bro. So like I think last time we spoke about this quote, but it's like if you be free to blame your parents for all the trauma and shit that's going on in your life, it's 99% true उन्हीं की वजह से है. But all the goods that's going on in your life, you gotta give 100% fucking credit for that as well.
Yeah.
अरे तुम कुछ भी कर रहे हो अभी, that's also because of parents. अगर तुम blame कर रहे हो, तो अगर तुमने बोला मेरे को उनके जैसा होना ही नहीं है, तो जो अच्छी चीजें कुछ तो सीखा होगा भाई. वो भी गया, and now you're just like, the fuck is going on? New kind of fucked up, bro. New fucking kind of fucked up.
एक बड़ा fucked up band है कैलिफोर्निया, उनका नाम है Fiddler. ये लोग डेली रिहैब जाते हैं, डेली ड्रग्स करते हैं, कुछ नोट्स करते रहते हैं. इनके सारे गाने भी ऐसे हैं. एक गाने का नाम है बैड हैबिट्स. When like shit is fucked up, I listen to that song because it's so funny. It's funny. It's like सब लोग कहते हैं मैं एडिक्टेड हूँ, लेकिन मेरे को अल्कोहल का फ्लेवर पसंद है. Honestly, I just think I'm bored. He talks about all this like एक करके हर एक ट्रॉमा. ठीक है. Then he's like I've got my bad habits. Finally वो कोरस आता है. Oh my God, I'm becoming my dad. And bro, I'm like, that makes so much sense. So when you grow up, right, you see your parents do wonderful things and you see your parents do not so wonderful things, right? You're like, oftentimes maybe your mother or someone else says कि यार ये चीज़ नहीं करनी, ऐसा नहीं करना, वैसा नहीं करना.
और वो consciously trauma pass on नहीं हो रहा है bro. Like no parent wants to do shit for their kids. Never.
Yeah.
But you,
I
it's
rarely
not in your
remember
control.
my
yeah.
parents' teachings. I always remember their behaviors. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, they might have, like, for example, एक hypothetical example हो सकता है मेरे पापा the bard of फरीदाबाद हो 10 कहानियां सुना दी मुझे एक भी याद नहीं रही. I would just remember his behavior.
Yeah.
And that's true for most people.
Monkey see, monkey do a human.
Yeah. Like, which is why I think it's remarkable to see कि there are so many great artists in the world who put such great art, but they happen to be horrible fathers. So
Yeah.
when people say कि अरे जॉन लेनन का बेटा जूलियन लेनन तो खुश क्यों नहीं है? क्या मेरा बाप मेरे को छोड़ के चला गया कई बार छोड़ के चला गया.
वो रॉक एंड रोल में सेक्स ड्रग्स रॉक एंड रोल बहन की चूत सेक्स ड्रग्स रॉक एंड रोल मेरी झाट बराबर मेरी जिंदगी हो गई है.
Exactly. So he was performing too much that he started to perform at home as well, right? Where all of this shit.
रॉकेटमैन देखी
I haven't watched it.
है ना.
Fucking weird movie.
सेम अब वो तो दैट इज क्लियर ट्रॉमा एंड देन तुझे एंड में देखा डिड यू नोटिस हाउ ही स्टार्ट्स टू ब्रेक हिज हॉर्न्स जब वो हील कर रहा होता है.
I don't remember exactly.
That's a clear trauma movie, bro.
Yeah.
It's a
Have
clear.
you watched BoJack Horseman?
नहीं, I don't watch it regularly.
I think it's called the best sitcom on TV right now. मतलब the entire so BoJack Horseman is a washed up star already living in the shambles of his past. फिर उसके बाद there are flashbacks to his parents. Dad wanted to be a writer but पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे तो मम्मी ने नौकरी लगवा दी पापा की फैक्ट्री में. मम्मी पे चीट करता है फालतू बोलता है. मम्मी इज लवलेस बिकॉज शी ग्रो अप इन अ लवलेस हाउस होल्ड राइट. दोनों करते हैं जैसे यू साइड राइट बोजैक प्रोजेक्ट. मम्मा मेरे को बेसबॉल खेलना है तू कुत्ता है आराम ज्यादा भाग यहाँ से राइट. एंड सो बोजैक हॉर्समैन grows up with such traumas that right at the peak of some experience he fucks everything up. Self-sabotage maximus.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Heavy.
What do you think about self-sabotage? Does it stem from traumas?
Yeah.
Because some of it is like your unconscious behaviors. कई बार ऐसा होता है. One thing that people have often mentioned यार, I often feel like सब कुछ अच्छा जा रहा है but I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
You know, और कुछ गलत क्यों नहीं हो रहा है?
Yeah.
मेरी लाइफ में जब तक कि ऐसे नहीं होता मेरे को like people can't tolerate their own happiness.
Yeah. The same thing happened with like वो जो सुअर को गंदगी में ही मजा आता है. वो मजा क्यों आता है? Because at least you're familiar with that. It's safe for you. कितना भी बुरा हो, it's safe. So naturally, if you come from a very beat down environment and you're going up, you will find ways to create your environment like that. And at the brink of success, you will go back because that's not who you are. So जो मेरा इंटरनल वर्किंग मॉडल बन गया है, जो मेरी सेल्फ आइडेंटिटी बन गई है, दैट इज़ मैं ऐसा बंदा हूँ और मेरे को यहाँ सेफ लगता है. कहीं पे भी हैविंग अ लॉट ऑफ मनी इज़ गुड बट इट्स लाइक हम सोचेंगे मनी, ब्यूटिफुल वाइफ, एवरीथिंग अमेजिंग, सक्सेस, नोबेल प्राइज सही है. बट इफ़ यू गॉट अ कोर वूंड दैट आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ, दैट्स योर कोर बिलीफ अबाउट योर सेल्फ, आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ. As soon as you hit that success, you'll feel unsafe.
I see.
So you're gonna go back to feeling safe, which is I'm not good enough. All right. So you're gonna create your life what your true belief is gonna be. So you will sabotage heavy, bro. Be it money, be it success with girls, be it anything. Sometimes ऐसा होता है ना. If we talk about my boot camps, sometimes what happens with coaching is a guy ends up meeting a girl. And you don't have to work hard for it. Let's say you say hi to a girl, or let's say a girl comes up to you in class or whatever, and she gets your number because she thinks you're cute.
Yeah.
You're going to fuck that up because you didn't do anything, so I don't deserve this. All right? And secondly, is that, of course, it's not going to work. There are so many much other guys, so guys don't even text that girl. All right? The girl gives a number, they don't text that girl. And then what I tell them is, I'm like, guys, it was you. Because you put yourself in that situation even. If you woke up today and you went to college, if you woke up today, you signed up for the boot camp and you came to me and then something happened, it was 100% you.
Right.
All right? And even if it wasn't you, like, I mean, just खा लो आम यार, गुठलियाँ क्यों गिन रहे हो तुम वहाँ पे, right?
It comes from the fact that you feel like you don't deserve to be prosperous.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be prosperous.
You want life to be an uphill battle. मतलब मैं I think often about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my parents believe in astrology, so I also have like this heavy belief in astrology.
Yeah.
And my mother tells me, you know, you're gonna have to work extra hard for everything in life.
Oh, these beliefs are very bad, bro. ऐसे beliefs ने never child को नहीं देने चाहिए because they get stuck.
No, she told me that a couple of days ago. I'm 24 right now. Right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna have a temporary.
It's
set in करेगा, but I'm smart enough. But I have a fear that I believe that nothing's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
You know, and when you feel that, very simple things. इसको यहाँ से यहाँ रखना, bound to fuck up. Because I'm running that script, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, you do this workshop, right? You do these webinars, these masterminds, where you start this. But it doesn't fix it with one workshop. It's continuous lifelong work, right? I see 47-year-olds still saying,
True.
how do people sustain this?
ठीक है. So one thing we do Howard Cycle, it's not just a one workshop. It's a 10-week thing.
Okay.
All right. So it's 10 weeks. So the masterclass is free. And then if you like it, you experience it, then you can sign up for a personal coaching. And we're going to talk about it and everything and understand if it makes sense to you. Because a lot of things are not trauma projections. A lot of things are just, तुम जी रहे हो अपनी life. All right. So it needs
Just
to be very...
stupid patterns that you've developed.
Yeah, maybe patterns है या फिर maybe you're just in that journey, bro. So I spoke to one guy अभी, I spoke to him. And he's like 21, 22. So I didn't see a lot of problem happening with him. उसका trauma cleared था, parents के साथ सब कुछ ठीक था. So I was like, bro, it doesn't make sense for you. So I don't even pitch. All right.
I see.
So we do a free call for 45 minutes an hour, get you to fill up a form, everything that's completely free. And then if it makes sense, we sign them up. All right. So उसमें it's 10 weeks. And इसीलिए the ACRP model that I said, awareness, connection, release and program. So जो program वाला part है, वो constantly होता रहता है. It's like you getting closest to the center. Let's say तू अभी यहाँ पे and we want you to be here. Trauma goes, you'll temporarily be here, but at least now you have something. You have a set point. कि अच्छा ये है मुझे दिख गया है. All right. There is some concrete thing for you on an experiential level. Then even after the workshop, if you go back, you're not going to be back here, bro. You'll be back here. And repeatedly, we've got shit tons of processes, right? So we keep bringing you here. We keep bringing you here, right? And then it's almost like, let's say there's a rubber band. We keep pulling you. We keep pulling you. We keep pulling you, all right? By the end of it, it would break. But what happens to a rubber band after years? At least it'll get loose.
Yeah.
That's good. Right? And then if any point in time you get triggered, let's say you're going back there, but now you know that you're here. It's like the hero's journey, right? You've lived the journey. Same challenge hoega. Challenge aane do. But then you know how to handle it. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to regulate yourself back.
Yeah.
So that becomes the final phase of the thing. Right? And then we work on... Like there's of course a lot of things for you to work on. It's a constant. It's a student's mindset that needs to be there for sure. But again, bro, it's so much better. Yeah.
एक चीज़ I've often heard in the self-help circles is the healer hurts people more if he or she is damaged. You know, we often hear about the damaged healer type, right?
Yeah.
Where you take on these elaborate programs and you realize कि तुम्हारे अपने. And I'm not saying, bro, like you need God to run these programs because humans ही run करेंगे, right?
Yeah.
So when you're teaching all of these people, I'm just wondering what mindsets do you have to get yourself into? How much you had to work on yourself to do these things? A lot,
bro. 3 years of work, I think 4 years हो रहा है अभी. I'm constantly working here. The past 3 years this has been my main thing. So the dating one as a business point has been good, but it's not a lot. I didn't have to do a lot of work. I already put in fucking 7-8 years of work. That's good. But this has been the past 3 years of consistently, like, you know, Vipassanas and workshops and breath work and intergenerational trauma and even doing my certification right now. Shit tons of stuff. So I have to do that. And one thing I heard somewhere, if you're practicing, if you're teaching something, you got to divide your time in 3 things. 1/3 of your time needs to go in coaching, helping people. 1/3 needs to go into learning, and 1/3 needs to go into what's that? Working on yourself, I think. Like, I mean, learning for yourself. 1/3 into teaching and 1/3 into daily practice.
समझ गया.
So like
education, teaching and rituals, right?
Yeah. तो और better हो रहे हैं और अपना पर्सनल प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं और दूसरों को भी सिखा रहे हैं, राइट? एंड इट्स ऑलवेज अ कॉन्स्टेंट जर्नी. वन थिंग दैट पीपल गो इन इज आई कांट स्टार्ट टीचिंग. दिस इज नॉट ओनली फॉर ट्रॉमा, दिस इज फॉर एवरीथिंग, ऑल राइट? आई बिलीव दैट यू नीड टू बी गुड, बी एटलीस्ट 80% good when if you want to start coaching anything. That was the same for me with helping people with dating. That's the same for me with helping people with their self-worth and their inner work. Be 80% good. Don't be bad. Let's say you don't know anything about anything, or maybe you just read a book. Don't start coaching on that. Have some real life results that you produce for yourself. So I did not launch the YouTube channel till I worked with at least 30 people. We've had workshops in the past since 2019 we've been doing only for my private community. Only when I was like, बहुत सही हो रहा है. I was like, great, let's bring it out to people. All right. And I was constantly doing my work as well. And I have grown so much there because I can understand people more. And bro, I like the way I'm talking to you right now, I've never seen myself talk like this. It's a completely different energy. I haven't been this quiet. I haven't been this articulate. I haven't been this emotionally calm right now.
I wish I met you in 2017, 2016.
Oh, bro, it was
just
wild.
To see the transformation.
Yeah, I mean, the vlog channel, there's like 90 days of me continually vlogging.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's a very different thing right now for me, right? And much more, just I can't put it into words. There's a lot of things.
Right.
But so now I've had to learn a lot of things and things are better. So for me to prepare myself now, one thing is when you're helping someone out, if there are things unresolved in you, I've released a lot of it, but let's say there's like 80-90% of patterns are released, but there's still something inside जिसमें मैं वापस फंस जाता हूँ, या something happens in a triggered moment, that's bound to happen. Okay, वो होएगा. But as I said, you've got processes in place, you've got
Yeah.
exercises in place, you've got your internal sense of safety, and you can regulate yourself and you can function out of that. That's what our goal is. And to minimize those instances happening, release all the patterns. But then, agar kabhi you are falling back into that, all right, you know how to get out of it. So when I'm coaching people, first time I remember this one guy was sharing. He shared something very vulnerable about his family and everything, right? And bro, I was conducting the process and I was crying, bro, saath mein. So what happens is when you're healing someone, you're bound to get entangled in the energy.
For sure.
Yeah. So you take on a lot of the trauma wahan se bhi. So you don't want to do that. That's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to be into that. You want to hold space. You want to be empathetic, but you don't want to get entangled wahan pe.
Because if you do, then what happens?
If you do, then you take on that trauma, right? You get entangled, bro. You gotta. तो तुमने उनका ले लिया ना, तुम गलत जगह entangle हो गए हो यार. That's not yours. That doesn't belong to you. तुमने extra ले लिया. So me as a coach needs to hold space and needs to have strong boundaries around that. So उसमें I was conducting the process, but I was crying as well, and that was also because at that time I was healed, but maybe there was still a lot of it which was still inside because वो trigger हो रहा था अगर किसी का और का सुन के. Now that's much better, and now. Which is why your daily practice of meditation releases needs to be there. So that if I'm coaching, if I take on something from you, I need a break to cleanse that out of me.
Right.
And I need to have that strong boundary. I need to be there for you, but I don't need to get messed up with that. Like I'm teaching you swimming, I'm not in the pool with you. I'm helping you out. All right? So मेरे को तेरे डूबना नहीं है. I've got to be like a guide with you and let you do the work, right? So that sense of boundaries need to be there. So it's much better now. Abhi recently, bro, there was a guy who shared that his sister got raped there. So he shared on our private coaching thing, and that was pretty crazy. And he was crying, and he shared so many, like a lot of people share really vulnerable things. And I need to be there as to not get entangled there, but not be an asshole. Be like, dur hu main ekdam, right? So that's a very like a sweet spot that you need wahan pe.
Oof, bro.
Pretty wild, yaar.
Shit. Well, bro, I'm so glad that I continue to meet you and we continue to have these intense conversations.
Yeah.
हम off camera क्या बातें करते हैं, हम podcast में क्या बातें करते हैं, ज़मीन आसमान का फर्क है. I don't even want to say that, but I think it's important. I mean,
for sure, bro.
Despite what people will say, I think you're doing great work.
Yeah.
Because as someone who's worked with therapists also, it's more expensive. Takes a lot of time, right? And you have to do it sustained. But if there is a program that is available for most people, right, where they can also use the community to heal.
Yeah.
Kyunki I don't know if you know this like old saying somewhere or some practice in Africa where if someone steals or someone does a bad thing, they all sit in a circle and praise him.
Yeah.
Remember all his good things.
Yeah.
Right. So avoid the shame.
Yeah.
Make him feel nice. So it's credible what you're doing, bro. And more power to you. And people can, enroll for your webinars. How do they do that? You want to talk about that?
So of course, the channel would have been linked in the title, and you'll find the channel link, so you can watch a couple of videos. But there's a training on the website on highworthcycle.com. So I think it's going to be highworthcycle.com/training. It's going to be completely free. They can watch it, and there's an entire one process that I've given out there for you to, that goes through all the 3-4 things that I spoke about, and you can have that experience for yourself. And then if that makes sense, you can book a call with me to work with me in person and to help you out with that. And I found out, like I was doing one-on-ones as well, but the group ones is so much better because you have that community. So,
even virtually it works well, right?
Yeah, virtually, bro, it's amazing. So I've worked with 30 people already virtually, and now it's like more people we're launching, and a lot of testimonials are there on the website. I'm sure guys can check it out.
Yeah, Amish and I were joking about how Landmark Forum is like MUN for adults, right? People go there to hook up. I've attended the Landmark Forum. It's great and all, but again, it's a pat on the back. It's a pat on the head.
Yeah.
ऐसे कर लो. Not to shit on them. I think they also do great work.
Yeah, I think like I haven't been there, but I've heard they do decent work. They do good work.
But I really think that why most self-help programs fail because they always address outer behaviors. They never address the source.
Subconscious
right?
पे.
है ना कि हम वो क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Yeah.
Why do I want to make the world laugh?
Yeah.
Right? Sure, that's my gift. I
Yeah.
mean, if मैं अपनी बात नहीं कर रहा, example ले रहा हूँ.
Exactly.
Right? Why does Charlie Chaplin want to make the world laugh?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, sure, that's his gift. It works well for him.
Jim
but why?
Carrey का जो अभी clear out हुआ था कितना ज़्यादा.
हाँ.
He's like, I'm just living a character all my life. I'm not Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was a character.
He went crazy.
Yeah, I could understand वो क्या कह रहा है, bro. But like, I mean, that was awakening time for him. Yeah, I think he's fine now, because when you're awakening, na, like so when I was in my trauma work, the only conversation that I had was trauma. Everyone around I talk about that. बस वही. उनको भी trigger कर रहा हूँ, वो भी रुला रहा हूँ, और बंदे बोल रहे हैं इसको दूर करो यार. But that's the awakening process that you go into, right? I think it's okay. And I think with me, जैसे मैं अभी बोल रहा हूँ, what I can realize is I'm being so empathetic about anything. जो भी हो रहा है, like if you can get to a point of understanding why the person is doing something, there's a lot of healing that has happened for you. और वहाँ पे judgments नहीं हो रहा है.
Robin Williams also, I mean, so sad that the guy committed suicide, but he talked about something. He talked about like how, you know, the people who can make you laugh the most are the saddest on the inside.
Yeah.
And
You must have seen the movie, ना वो.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Oof, too good, bro.
It's crazy. Plus तू Boston ही गया था.
हैं? मैं Boston ही गया था. मेरे को
और ये trauma वाले experts भी Boston में ही हैं.
हाँ, सारे उधर ही हैं. What was surprising for me is that so this guy, what's this guy? Matt Damon. He's doing the classic love avoidance, right?
Yeah.
He's got his walls up. He's
Yeah.
an orphan.
And the girl is very mature. She's not addict, all right. She's very mature, bro. I think that character was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. बंदी तो बहुत she was so fucking sorted, bro. She wasn't judging him on कि तू तेरे पे पैसे कम है, ये है, मेरे को status चाहिए. And she was holding space for him. She's like, what do you need? You tell me. And she wasn't being vindictive. She wasn't emasculating him. She wasn't doing anything. She's holding space, and which is why he does go back to her, because वो उस level पे गिरी नहीं उसके लिए ना. And Robin Williams did an amazing job out there.
Oof,
the climax scene, that's amazing, bro.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. और वो so that मतलब
So
वो उसकी गांड मार देता है, बोलता है कि तू अपनी बीवी के लिए भी तो रोता रहता है. Right? Anyone would get triggered, bro. Anyone would get so triggered.
And he does for a while. But then he's like, you come tomorrow again. And that's what a good coach does. Like, so guys, I don't do therapy. All right? No therapy, no clinical shit going on, no psychopharmacology. One good thing about me, like one thing that I would view myself is I'm a trauma-informed coach.
Yeah.
I help you out with a lot of things that you'll be going through from the lens of trauma. All right, so he does amazing because he realized I'm getting triggered, and he's like, "Bancho, tu nikal yahan se, but come back tomorrow again." I think that's a good thing because he's also growing in that part.
Yeah.
And he's holding his own, so that's also good, bro.
I see this. I mean, have you watched The Sopranos?
No, I've heard it's the best show that's ever made.
I've just finished it. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Like if you want to understand Gen X men, if you want to, मैं एक बड़ा weird सा parallel draw कर रहा हूँ.
Italian वाले gangsters.
Italian gangsters और जाट गुजर जो अंकल जो Gen X में पड़े हुए हैं, massive similarities. उसका आइडल यही होता है उस बंदे का. The strong silent type, right? So
good fellas type की होगा.
The strong silent type. So he doesn't want to seem weak in front of his men. When they realize he's doing therapy, he's afraid. तो बोलता है मैं ही बता देता हूँ. Then they all confess कि हमने भी थेरेपी ली है.
अच्छा.
ये मॉबस्टर जो सबको मारते हैं, इन सब की इतनी मरी हुई है, right? And in the therapy room, everyone talks about the fact that how their mother didn't love them, how they have anger issues, all of that. It is brilliant to see these two lives. Where one you're killing, you're murdering, and the next you're repenting on your life. It is wonderful, bro.
Therapy भी ना थोड़ी experiential होनी चाहिए with the somatic stuff that we talk about. Because one biggest thing with talk therapy is when you're in trauma, your memory and everything, your language के parts go offline.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, your parts go offline. I could pull up graphs and everything. मतलब वो brain scans. I'll send you if you want. I'll send you some pictures of that.
Cool.
अगर हमें इधर डालना है तो. So those parts go offline. Which is why let's say you go into you have what do you call an accident. Anytime movies में कभी भी देखा होगा somebody has an accident, you go to them, they're just dumbfounded. They're in shock. तो language के part offline चलेंगे. You ask them, the person not saying anything, right? Because language parts go offline. Or trauma gets stored in the body, in the brain, the vagus nerve and everything. Certain parts of the brain will go offline, bro, with a lot of trauma. And if you get immobilized, that's the worst.
Through trauma?
If during a traumatic experience you get immobilized, that's the worst.
Why is that?
Because fight or flight नहीं हो रहा.
You're freezing.
Yeah. Let's say accident हुआ. और accident के बाद you like, you recollect and you get out of the car or something. You help your wife, your friend out of the car. But if your wife is stuck in the seat belt, oh, that's crazy. Because you're immobilized, right? The most traumatizing is अगर किसी को you hold someone down. This is an experiment done on rats as well. Hold them down and then do something. Don't let them move. New level of fucked up. New level of
worst kind of trauma.
Yeah. But if you're in a traumatic situation, तुम fight or flight execute कर रहे हो, your body is taking care of trauma. Because क्या हो रहा है? Fight or flight हुआ, you brought yourself to safety and now it's fine.
Yeah.
So it's processed. All right. तो उसमें भी I think experiential and somatic work, body work needs to be there. along with talk therapy also. So with Highword Cycle, we have these community things. We've got community sharing. We've got releases happening. We've got where people are sharing, of course, a lot of reports you're doing daily. There are daily practices you're doing. Then we're releasing a lot of stuff. And then we've got those community dance things and everything also going on.
Dance as
but
well.
there's a lot
I've
of...
heard expressive arts therapy is also like very helpful.
Yeah,
Woi
yeah.
dance hota hai na,
Oh,
that's
it's very
dance.
good. We've got like crayon stuff and everything going on, bro. There's a lot of things that we work on the memory, we work on the body. So everything that I can find out is going to help with person who. So we bring that in, bro.
Because what
and
happens
continuing
with
to evolve,
one kind of therapy often is ki some people are more expressive. They
Yeah,
will
yeah,
reveal
yeah,
so
yeah.
much through their writing or their art that they can
it's
never
good.
speak through, right?
Yeah. And writing is important. If you're writing only for yourself personally, it's going to be better than talking. Because when you talk, in your mind, you're talking to sort of impress someone else. This language. But when you write...
You're
और
also
तुम्हें-
making decisions left and right ना, ये नहीं बोलना, ये नहीं बोलना, ये
वही
नहीं बोलना.
तो
हाँ.
क्योंकि तुम filter out कर रहे हो. But if you're writing and वो किसी को नहीं दिखाना है, you can be much more vulnerable.
Yeah,
Alright.
That's what I tell my channel as well. You know,
Yeah.
if you do your free writes, don't publish them. They're not for publishing because you
Yeah,
will never
yeah.
learn. क्योंकि तुम फिर तो ये हो गया ना कि तुमने देखो मेरे ऐसे writing है ना.
हाँ. तो journaling वाला जो part है, we've got like all that things going, and that's fucking epic, bro.
Bro, just to give some examples of like people who have been through massive trauma. I mean, Oprah Winfrey went through a horrible life. Viktor Frankl, right? There are few examples, but it is entirely possible. No matter how bad your life is, to get there, right? Where all of that breaks your worldview, tears you apart, but in the end makes you stronger.
Yeah, that's the ultimate hero's journey, right? That's the ultimate hero's journey. You come into this world, you've got a quest going on out here. You learn a lot of things, and if you're healing yourself and you come back, you're back in the same scene, but then you're a completely different person with all the wisdom, with a lot of things
That's
going
a transformation.
on. Oh, that's a transformation. It's very fulfilling also, yeah. Very fulfilling. Like, I mean, it's good though. So the final form of agar healing pe hum baat kare, eventually what goes to happen is, earlier it's like when you know all these things, you go into fucking Jim Carrey wala flip scene, bro. You because you're awakening, as Eckhart would call it, right? You start blaming everyone. You start blaming men. You start blaming women. You're like, if I've got trauma from women, you start blaming har aurat chudail hoti hai.
Which is what incels do.
Which is what incels do, which is what a lot of people do. If you're a woman who's been through sexual abuse or something else from the man, you're like, all fucking men are fucking chutias. You're going to blame, all right. When you learn about trauma, you start hating your parents, blame, ghar pe ladaiyan, everything. Very common, which is why it's important. Like when people come
But it's a part of the process.
It's a part of the process, but when I'm working with people, I get them aware to this. I'm like, guys, this work is about you. It's not about your parents.
Yeah.
All right, it's about you because you're holding that inside you. तो तुम्हें parents पे project करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. उनसे आया है, let's project it, let's clear it out here. But वो भी कितना भी बोलो हो जाता है. So I understand that also. That happens. You go through a lot of things, up and down, vulnerability. ये पूरा process होता है. And then by the end of it, you're much better. You've got agency. You've got competency build. You've attuned to yourself, you're feeling yourself, you know what needs to be done at some point in time, you're much more in control. You stop getting into these triggered patterns, all right, बहुत कम हो जाता है. You integrate all the parts of yourself. A lot of things are going on, right? You get into intergenerational trauma, you clear out a lot of things.
और वैसे
Somatic,
traditional
psychosomatic
therapy takes such a long time for integration because what they typically Jungian therapy is like you integrate at the age of 50. I'm like, some people can't wait till that long.
नहीं,
You know, like अब मैंने सारी जिंदगी जी ली. Now let's integrate my inner child. Now it's
we
too
start
late.
with that. We start with that.
You start with the inner child.
Yeah,
even with younger people.
Yeah,
who already have that kind of in them.
100%, bro. So you start with the inner child, bro. 100%. You start with that. I get them on Anapana as well. All right, daily
really?
Yeah, you do daily Anapana. We've got accountability and everything. I've got accountability coaches, and I've got like, so anybody misses 2 sessions, we give them a call.
Yeah.
We're like, bro, it's okay. We don't like, oh, tune attendance nahi di. We're more like, hey, bro, what's going on? Do you need help? Like, we're here for you, and we understand it's difficult. What's going on? You mind coming on the session? I'll take it up with you. So that, and then like पूरा healing वगैरह होता है. फिर उसके बाद like you hate your parents, whatever is fine. But then by the end of it, you get to that place of with your trauma, with your experiences, it's like again the same part. It fucked a lot of things up, but it made me realize a lot of things, and it brought a lot of things into my life. Because जो defense mechanisms की हम बात कर रहे हैं, उससे humor किसी का better होता है, किसी की writing better होती है, right? So you get that also. For me, my entrepreneurial skills were better. Me being more rebellious was better. Me getting into, me facing adversity. I've got a high tolerance to that. जो मेरे spellings की हमने last में बात करी थी, कभी गलत नहीं होता, right?
That whole thing about the pencils.
Yeah, the pencil. Yeah, तो spelling mistake नहीं होती है. So a lot of things are there. जो बहुत better होता है, and then you can be like, all right, I've gotten some good things also. So you're very comfortable with your trauma.
Yeah.
By the end of it, you're like, ठीक है, अच्छा है, हुआ है, मेरे लिए हुआ है, and talking also helps in a thing, because when trauma happens ना, it gets fragmented out.
Yeah.
Alright? So trauma is not only in the memory, right? एक तो तुम्हारा memory off गया है, तो you don't know starting और end में क्या हुआ था, ठीक है? There are like missing parts of it. And how that get triggers so many times is, जैसे मेरे trigger होता था, if let's say we're drinking, I go to the washroom and you've peed before me, alcohol का smell रहता है उसमें, right? And you pee, it's a different smell. I get instantly triggered, because that's how my dad would come back home late at the night. The breath of alcohol was there, the smoke was there. तो तुम्हारे सेंसेस के थ्रू ट्रॉमा ट्रिगर होता है. सो ट्रॉमा इज नॉट ओनली इन द मेमोरी, दैट्स सच अ ह्यूज थिंग, पता है. एंड अगर तुम्हारे इससे ट्रिगर, मेरे को स्मेल आया, आई गेट फकिंग एंग्री ब्रो एकदम से. अब नहीं होता हूँ मैं, राइट? लाइक माई फ्रेंड्स वुड कम बैक होम ड्रंक, कभी भी अगर इफ मीटिंग देम, आई नॉट अलाउड टू यूज द वॉशरूम. मैम, बिकॉज मैं एकदम से एंग्री होता हूँ. आई रियलाइज आई एम लाइक, बहन चोद, मेरे घर में सुसु नहीं कर सकते तुम, दारू पी के आ रहे हो तो. यू कांट फकिंग डू दैट. Somebody exhales on my face, I'm like, बहन चोद, do stop doing that यार. Stop exhaling on my fucking face. Side में कर ले बहन चोद, like एकदम से like confrontational. कोई भी हो, right? So it's gonna be smell, touch. Let's say sexual abuse है. Even if you're with your partner, there have been so many instances that I've been learning trauma वाले में. You meet someone, everything is good, but when things are getting sexual, when they're touching you, flashbacks.
Yep.
And then you start pushing the person, or you start screaming, right? Because your brain cannot differentiate, your body cannot differentiate that happened in the past and this is something else happening.
Yeah.
You are feeling that the past experience, you're witnessing it again. Okay? Because there's no start and end to it.
Bro, 100%.
तो smell हो गया, visual हो गए हैं तेरे, touch हो गया है तेरा, auditory हो गया, hearing में certain things you hear, you instantly get triggered. So your 5 senses में वो trigger होता है पूरा. And when you're in a trauma reaction, उस time पे you feel that thing is happening to you again. तो वहाँ पे when you heal yourself, when you release, and then in the end when you talk about the experience कि ये पहले ये हुआ था, फिर ये हुआ था, फिर ये हुआ था, and you can put it in language, language heals you, which is why talk therapy भी helpful होता है. बट अगर वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, अगर इंटीग्रेटेड हो तो समझ रहा है.
All of these things need to be combined, which is why you can't say like Vipassana alone will change my life.
नहीं
वो नहीं हो पाएगा.
I would like if
it's a starting point for sure. As Vipassana practitioner in the past,
I still feel Vipassana later on would be much better if we do Highward cycle before. Because then you can really understand what Vipassana is about.
हाँ, मतलब लोग तो ले लेंगे Highward cycle.
नहीं वो तो ले लेंगे, but I've seen in myself also ना, like बहन जो कुछ फायदा ही नहीं है. Like I'm going to do Vipassana all my life.
Yeah.
But मेरे को पहले दूसरा करना चाहिए था, because you're stuck in those gross realities of, जैसे Vipassana में भी कहते हैं ना, वो अगर clear हो जाए ना, bro, Vipassana तो amazing है.
Yeah, one thing I realized with Vipassana quickly is like I fell back into all my old patterns, but the only thing I knew is कि there is a center that I once had, so at least I have that.
Right. And Vipassana is very magical in the sense that it's very different for everyone. किसके लिए कहाँ वर्क करे, किसके लिए कहाँ वर्क कर रहा है ना, तो बहुत बढ़िया है. बट डेफिनेटली ब्रो, अभी तो मेरा लाइफ का जो मैं डेली मेडिटेशन इज विपासना, 1 घंटा बैठो बेंच देखो क्या चल रहा है. बट अगर कभी गांठ फट रही है, देन आई गेट माय ट्रॉमा प्रोसेस इन इट, बिकॉज़ आई रियलाइज कि बेंच क्या हो रहा है.
ऑल्सो वर्किंग आउट हेल्प्स फॉर पीपल, राइट? बट अब मैं उससे भी ये रियलाइज कर रहा हूँ, कोपिंग, इट इज अ कोपिंग, इट्स ग्रेट. आई थिंक आज एक चीज़ हुई ऐसी, I had a heat stroke. I was about to die right before our podcast.
अच्छा.
हाँ मैंने तेरे को बताया.
सही बता.
क्योंकि क्या हुआ कि I had dinner at 9 p.m. last night. It was butt fuck hot when you were driving. गर्मी थी आज. But I've
मेरा फोन बेंचो टेम्परेचर टू हीट आईफोन नीड्स टू कूल डाउन हो गया भाई.
तो I have ridden in like the heat a lot of times. ठीक है. Back when I was cycling vigorously. It's been a while, so I was like, fuck it, मैं कर लूँगा. Bro, I hardly reached 9 kilometers. I stopped for a drink, पानी पीने के लिए. I almost black out. मेरे ईयरफोन्स गिर जाते हैं ज़मीन पे. वहाँ पे सारे जो क्या कहते हैं कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर है, वो जा रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं क्या हो रहा है. मिट्टी में साइकिल लगाता हूँ.
Oh shit.
I'm on the verge of या तो ग्लूकोज की कमी हो गई या कुछ हो गया, द हीट स्ट्रोक. It's a very busy road in Faridabad. बड़े ट्रक्स जा रहे हैं. I sit on the side of the road.
Breathe. Yeah.
Sit there for about 10 minutes. ठीक है. People are passing by. I'm like, I need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
You know, because I was going through a bunch of stresses and I realized maybe I can work it out. I can work out these demons, these stresses.
Yeah.
But I ended up exhausting myself. So which is why I realized every single time, working out is great to make the body feel great and all that and feel like you can, I think over time वो भी heal करता है. But it just is a very long process of you know, breaking your limits again and again. मैं फिर अपनी limit exceed कर रहा हूँ, फिर limit exceed कर रहा हूँ. I think it gives you courage and physiology की skill आती है तुम्हारे
Yeah,
अंदर to
yeah,
do
yeah.
things, but it isn't a replacement for healing.
या बिकॉज तुम एक सिचुएशन में कर सकते हो कुछ बट जहाँ पे तुम्हारे मोस्ट वल्नरेबल पार्ट्स आर गेटिंग एक्सपोज्ड वहाँ पे तुम नहीं कर पाओगे. लाइक अगर तुम जिम जा रहे हो ठीक है, बट अगर तुम्हारा लव अवॉइडेंट पैटर्न आ रहा है रिलेशनशिप में, तुम क्या डंबल उठाओगे बंदी के साथ? नहीं होएगा ना.
नहीं होगा.
तो वो है ब्रो. लाइक ऑल दीज थिंग्स make more sense later on, like affirmation and gratitude and everything. Like it's
Yeah.
good. So gratitude is helpful while you're doing it. So with Hivert cycle we've got gratitude, we've got a lot of things going on, but वो conjunction में होना चाहिए because अंदर से चीज जा नहीं रही है ना बाहर, तो उसके ऊपर ही है.
नहीं
तुम कूड़े के ऊपर डाल रहे हो यार.
कई आदमी नहीं फील कर रहे होते. Like
gratitude feel करना भी बड़ा मुश्किल होता है ना.
I think we should turn the podcast off because we're right at the end anyway.
Battery का या light का?
नहीं वैसे भी. I
ठीक है.
think we've talked a bunch.
Yeah.
Also, just to end that note on gratitude, but I've tried many times. 3 चीज़ें मैं grateful हूँ. But if I'm in a high stress mode, I can't be grateful.
Not grateful. माँ की चूत दिमाग खराब
नहीं
हो
होता.
रखा है.
नहीं, मैं grateful हूँ. मेरे पास ये पर्दे हैं स्टूडियो बढ़िया है ठीक है. I can't feel it. I need to be in a space where I'm like
Yeah.
state of less stress,
Yeah,
less trauma. I can appreciate wow कितनी बढ़िया चीज़ें हैं. So when people say gratitude में रहो, that guy is fighting a war. He's not going to be grateful. He's going to be like माँ चुदा अपनी मेरे को solution दे मेरे इस problem का, right? Don't ask me to be grateful when I'm fucking suffering.
Yeah.
So but bro, I look forward to do like your program, and as always it's been a fun time having you on the podcast, bro. Fucking A1.
Thank you, bro.